you and fuck your mother, your sister and your brother. Get the fuck out of my way, I'm ready on the soul for you. Here we go. Now fuck you. Come on. So bubble stars. And I missed everything right there. Oh, fucking shit, the giant fucking fish. Get out of it. Ah. Stupid fish. Whoa! What the fuck? I went back in time. We're going back in time. Going back in time.
The sneaky bitches here. My laugh sounds like app. So when I laugh, I go or does that sound like app? No, it sounds nothing like that at all. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
$16.51 from PayPal.
One more night, I'll be
$16.51 from PayPal.
Gotcha. That freaking medic's a spy. We got a spy. Unfreaking touchable. God, crap.
$110.09 from PayPal. $16.51 from PayPal.
They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole, because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems, you're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
It's late at night, you're in the forest. Can't remember where you've been this week. You lost your eyes, so you got blue balls. Piercing through the night, you hear a scream. You shine the light, in darkness. Some random asshole dashes straight away. It's time to fight, so cock that barrel and blow away his stupid ass until he's fucking dead, because you're alive, alive. writer's block. You should have just got baked, but no, you're Alan Wake. So charge those batteries and pray it's Alan.
Charge them batteries, son. Charge them batteries, son. Find that fucking flare gun. Find the fucking flare gun.
You're down and out. I fucking hate hicks, especially when they.
Stop this! My last shot, fly, golden arrow! Oh, yeah! Look at that! Whoa! 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 He didn't die.
$110.09 from Apple iTunes.
Continuation of Lost Judgment. I hope you guys are ready for 2 hours of late night Japanese RPG action, although it's kind of a hybrid game, the action of the combat in the streets with RPG style open world questing. Tonight's focus will be on story yet again. 2 streams in a row where I'm trying to get focus on the story because I had been doing side content for like the equivalent of 2 weeks of gameplay time, which ended up basically putting us into the school story so deep I was forgetting what the main storyline was. So, last time around, we did 2 hours of story with 1 side mission thrown in. Tonight, my goal is to do a lot more story. We may do another side mission because we did open up a side investigation in the main city where we're heading back to now. You know, we had been in this part of the map that was the map from Yakuza 7 for quite some time, but now we're heading back home to Kamurocho, okay? Now in Kamurocho, apparently there's going to be a lot of side content as well, but I would like to advance the plot tonight as much as possible, okay? So we shall see how things go tonight. Now, when I play Lost Judgment, it is a chill stream. What that means is that this will be very open to conversation and just hanging out and having a good time together. It's not a major focus necessarily on the game 100% of the time, which is cool. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun discussion tonight. Whatever's on your guys' mind, toss it my way. I'd be more than happy to chat it up with you tonight and make some progress. If you do like the content and you like the chill streams, please support them. You know, I am a independent content creator. It is your crowdfunding that is my source of income. That's it. Earlier today, sadly, on the Far Cry 6 stream, it was pretty damn slow. I don't even know what happened. We barely made the gold sign on the gun glasses at $50. So I was hoping that tonight things would be a little bit better with Lost Judgment, especially if it's a little
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you, I'll still be on camera, I would do it.
let's see what happens. Okay. Speaking of which, the first contribution is already coming from Gotti Senpai. It's gonna be $20. It says, "Hey Phil,
All I
you're having
see
a
you
wonderful
do
day.
it.
Super excited for the stream." Me too. And I should say something. Moving forward, I am going to continue to try to have Lost Judgment as a stream that I do 2 to 3 times a week on the late streams. Of course, it really varies on what day my day off is every day. For example, I don't even know what day off or what day my day off will be next week yet. I have to confirm with my wife what her work schedule is. But I can tell you this. After tonight, I will be playing Lost Judgment again this weekend on Saturday night. And then if things go according to plan, probably again on Monday night. And then if I am here on Wednesday, probably Wednesday night. But it all depends on how the schedule goes next week, really. So let's see what happens with that. But definitely at least 2 sessions. I'm trying to make 4 to 6 hours of progress in the game every week, even though it's not a mainstream game. I need to keep making solid progress every week or else we will never finish this game. I don't want this being a lingering playthrough in like December. You know what I mean? I'd like to try to get through it. So it should be good. Okay? As long as I can stick with it. So, tonight, it's 2 hours of Lost Judgment. Chill fun. Hope you guys will chill with me and support it. Thank you in advance. Tomorrow, we are swinging back to Back 4 Blood for the story-based conclusion of the game. Up to this point, I've only been playing the story campaign. I'm 9 hours into the game. We still didn't beat it. That's how much story-based content the game has, which is shocking because the previous Left 4 Dead games from 11 years ago only had about 5 hours of content in each, and then you basically saw everything in the game. That is definitely not the case with this one. They actually put a ton of effort into the story-based content. So I'm excited to see how it all ends tomorrow. And then if we have extra time, we'll be switching over to the Swarm mode, which is the PvP mode where you can either play as the survivors or the zombies and you face off against other humans rather than the AI. So that should be pretty exciting to see how that turns out tomorrow. Tomorrow night, the late stream will be Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. That is my last
pretty slow.
stream of the week. It's going to be fun because I'm stuck on another tough stage, but I think I can persevere through it, and we'll see how far I can get. At this point, I'm in World 8 of 10, and I hope I can keep on the pace I've been doing where it's basically like an entire stage in one, or excuse me, an entire world in one stream, you see? Let's see, hopefully there'll be progress. I'm off from streaming on Thursday. On Thursday, I'll be doing many things, including grocery shopping, but also getting my Halloween costume, which means it's almost time for the Halloween event. I hope you guys are excited for the Halloween marathon on Halloween this year. Should be very exciting. When I return to streaming on Friday, it is the premiere of the Dark Pictures anthology, House of Ashes. Very excited for this one because, man, last year, Little Hope, the last game from this anthology, was incredibly good. A really great horror experience for October. I'm going to be playing that game both Friday and Saturday to get through my first run of it and see how our choices affect things and see what it is. It's going to be pretty spooky and fun, I hope. All right. Friday night, of course, will be Street Fighter as usual. And the Saturday night will be the next session of Lost Judgment. So there's a little bit of the schedule for you guys ahead of time. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go? I hope so. All right, let's do it. Let's get my controller on because I had to change the batteries out. And here we go. Headphones will not be on tonight. I got the max.
What do I do
here? Okay, let's do it. Let's keep that judgment rolling. I want more judgment. I want to be judged even further than I am every day. All day, every day, I'm judged. I need more judgment. Maximum judgment. I need it. Yes. Oh, hello, Guts. Good to see you tonight.
Are you
I
a
have no idea if there's
functional retard?
karaoke
I have to ask.
in Camarocho in this one, Hat and Vest Hour. No clue. Oh, there we go.
Miserable. Just miserable.
All right. Continuing on. Woo!
YouTube mode
Okay,
on.
man, what were we doing? I think we're just going straight to Camarocho, right? Oh, that's right. We had just talked to. Okay, we did the extract. We
what do
finished
I
the
do?
extract side mission, and now we're gonna head to Camarocho. That's right. Okay. Here we go.
What do I do?
All right, everyone. Hello and good evening, and welcome to my next session of Lost Judgment. I hope you guys are ready for 2 hours of fun. Again, tonight I'm going to mostly focus in on the story.
What do I
being that
do?
For a very lengthy amount of time, I didn't focus on the story. We were doing so much side content. Last time, a couple days ago, we did mostly story. It was really fun. I want to do more of that tonight, but before we leave for a while, I just want to confirm. So we have a little bit of the skateboarding to do. I don't feel like doing that right now. I don't have the tickets to do the VR missions regardless, even if I wanted to do them.
Look how dumb they
There's the
are.
boxing gym. I'm not interested in doing that right now.
Alive and well in
And
Israel.
then, okay, the one side mission, which is a case, an actual case that's supposed to be like a side investigation you're doing for the company
wanna
here, whatever
play
they're
the
called. I
fucking
can't remember what
game?
your friends named their company here in this part of town. You're looking for the game creator who disappeared. It's supposed to be a parody or maybe even homage to Hideo Kojima. And that's funny, but I don't feel like doing that now either. Like I said, I really want to advance the plot tonight. I think we're going to drive over to Camarocho, which we've been waiting to do for a while. Go back to Camarocho and advance that plot, and go from there. So, Camarocho, here we go. Shout out to Dripster866, who just tipped me $22 and says, Lord Burnell, our savior. I don't know where you get this kind of stuff, but thank you, Dripster. They're back.
What's up, Kaito-san? Something wrong?
Call me crazy, but doesn't the city seem noisier to you?
Noisier.
The hell?
Whale. Oh, that's
Kaito
cool.
senses tingling or something?
He's Kaito Man.
Maybe they are. Well, no point trying to explain shit that doesn't make sense.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Sari-san before the interview.
That's right. They're going to interview Ihara at the prison. Real critical story point.
Let's hit it.
So the boys are back in town, and everyone better look out because these shit kickers are about to hit the streets and whoop some fucking ass, so better stay out of their way. All right, we're back. Everyone turn around. Oh shit, it's them. Get the fuck out of here. Everywhere they go, there's a fight. Come on, everyone. They wrecked my fucking shop. My takoyaki stand got wrecked when he was there, man. All right. So Bruce Wayne is taking $1.50. He's like, caught the tail end of your monkey ball stream. That's some great stuff. Yes, and you know, it's very difficult that game, but I'm persevering. Thank God I made good progress last night. I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow night, hoping to keep that progress going. Clay says that I used to do weightlifting. I heard you mention something about being buff a few days ago. In the early 2000s, when I was in my early 20s, yes, I used to weightlift pretty heavily for about a year. I gained, I'm not even kidding, probably about 20, 25 pounds of muscle mass on my body because I was actually very skinny up to then. And then I kind of got a little chubby in college, so when I came home from college, I started weightlifting to kind of turn it into muscle. And I was pretty big at one time, but that didn't last very long. And that's about
Hold
it.
on a minute,
It's
Tom.
been a long time.
What?
I'm noticing a lot more punks scurrying around than normal. Something's up.
Punks? I didn't even see
Really?
any punks.
Huh. Maybe so.
Those guys?
Oh, no, you
Nerds.
didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker.
Look at this guy.
Hey, don't I know you too?
Mark my fucking
Detectives
words.
around here, ain't you?
Yeah,
I'm
so
coming
what?
for you. I'm gonna
You ever
find
seen
out
this
who
guy
the fuck
before?
you are.
A few years ago,
You
he was the manager
motherfucker.
of some girls'
You
bar near
are
Who the fuck is that?
Let this
Haven't
be
seen this guy
noticed
around.
live
I
on the
haven't
internet.
forgot, yeah.
You're fucked.
Doesn't remind me of anything
And
from
you are
previous
done.
games or anything.
You really need all these meatheads just to find one dude? Must be one slippery eel.
Damn right he is. Now, do you know him or not?
I'm thinking. Out of curiosity, what's a guy doing running a girls' bar?
I don't think he actually ran the floor or anything. All I care about is him up and vanishing out of nowhere.
Vanished.
So he's a missing person? Since when?
5 years ago.
I mean, disappearing from Kamurocho isn't that uncommon. 5 years? What do you really expect to find?
Your guy have a name? And who gave the order to find him?
Trying to be cute? We're the ones asking the questions here. Don't fuck with us.
Who's fucking with who, asshole? You want to ask questions, you're gonna have to ask nice.
Nice or not, information has a price. It's our bread and butter, so we don't give handouts.
How about I butter your brains on the sidewalk?
Who is this guy?
Straight to throwing punches, huh? Even the Yakuza treated people better than that.
Fuck off!
Yeah, well, look out, this guy's the Lord of the Rings. He's got a ring on a chain, and he's wearing rings on his hands. He's like rings everywhere. Oh, I pressed the button. There we go, that's what I want. Oh, you fucking piece of shit! He knocked me on my ass. I just started. Come on, I'm trying to switch to the right fucking style. You gotta be dick. Now suck on my shit. There you go, suck it. Suck the gum off the bottom. Yeah, you guys saw that. You saw that shit. Now get whooped. Oh, it's time. Oh, it's time, baby. It's time for your ass whooping. How about you? With some fancy flippy dick. Oh, yeah. Fancy flippy dick of legends. Oh, how do you like that? Oh, you wanted to kick it? Oh. Down and out, bitch. Oh, you saw that. Now you're free. Yes. Oh, no, I broke the score. I actually didn't mean to break the score. I feel bad. That was like a big mistake. How about some tiger style? Oh, punch your face. Oh, take that, bitch. Oh, salad. Well, I threw it and killed it. Oh, here we go. Oh, I knocked him into the store. I went right now. Oh my god, Kaito hit me. Yo, Kaito punched me so hard. I flopped on my own face. Oh my god, dude.
Hey, what's up? That all you guys got?
Jesus.
Kamurocho used to be tough. Look at these punks.
Who's this guy with the peach fuzz beard?
Kaito-san.
Huh? It's Akatsu. First name Daimyo.
You know him?
Former Tojo clan guy, ex-Yakuza.
Ex-Yakuza? Well, if you say so.
Yagami Detective Agency. Maybe I ought to just hire you guys for this. We're looking for a guy. You heard, didn't you?
Arcade officer? What's arcade?
This guy you're after. He was some kind of girls' bar manager here in town. I take it this manhunt is your idea?
No.
Oh
Zoma's
my
taking
God.
part on this one.
So much work.
Came from one of his connections. There's gonna be a big pile of cash in it for whoever finds him. Practically all of Kamurocho's in on this race.
And Soma is?
He's the one in charge of the RK gang. Of course, he's former Tojo clan too. First name Kazuki.
That's crazy. Did the whole Tojo clan join this thing?
They just switched
Kaito
over.
would know all about all the bullshit rules it takes to keep the Yakuza running. They'll take their cut from you and call it the honorable thing to do in the same damn breath. Right, Kaito? In this new age, wouldn't you be better off joining us?
You guys are too small time to pull that shit on me.
You know what else, though? In the Yakuza, if your boys went down, it was on you to get revenge for them. I don't give two shits about that these days.
If I could get down on my
I would
hands and knees and
say
say thank you
there's
and still be on
someone
camera,
disrespecting ya.
I would do it.
You might as well go get the jump on them. I would walk right up and stick them in the gut. You wouldn't even see it coming, detective. Yeah? So don't go disrespecting me. There won't be a warning next time.
Okay. Akatsu, you said? Did he get very far in the Tojo clan?
Nah. He may have had the potential, but he never got to make anything of it. The whole thing came crashing down before he got his time in the sun. Soma's the same way, actually. They both tried to climb up the Yakuza ranks, but then the families disbanded. And by the time that happened, all the pawns were cleared off the board. So, now they're ex-Yakuza in the wind. And along comes this gang without all the rules and systems they were dealing with. You end up with RK, a network of thugs.
RK? What does the acronym stand for?
Who the hell
Scrubbed
knows?
out a win. He did not earn that
After the
whatsoever.
Yakuza, I guess they wanted to sound more Western.
If they think they can replace the Tojo clan, those are pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they've been discriminating. Civilian punks who want quick cash are easy recruits. RK's happy to scoop them up. Next thing you know, you've got an asshole army.
That's unfortunate, but speaking of the Tojo clan, have you talked to Higashi lately?
Yeah. As far as ex-Tojo clan guys go, he's one of the good ones.
Oh, the guy was at the
The
arcade
family
for
left
the
him
entire
in
last
charge
game.
of that arcade, and now that they're gone, he's basically the owner.
Huh.
I heard he even gave some of the younger family guys jobs. If you get a chance, you ought to show up there every once in a while.
Nah, Higashi. I am the last person in the world that guy wants to see.
Funny. I guess he'll be in it. He'll be in the game. I think a super chat came in during that. Yeah, Dripster did a super chat, said we need the band hammers. What happened? We got multiple mods here tonight who should be able to help out with Swaggins and Chewy. So hopefully, if anything's going wrong, they can help out. In particular, that fucking asshole.
Band,
right? That guy who's
band,
fucking showing up with
band.
names. I hope he doesn't show up
Gone
tonight. Maybe
forever.
Comes in with like 20 names a night, saying dumb shit just to get banned 20 times, and he comes back the next day. It's no fucking life. Oh, hello, Derek. Good evening. Good to see you here. Okay. So where are we headed? That's a good question. Let's see. Where are we right now? We're here. Zoom out.
Thanks, Derek.
Looks like our main objective is to head back to Genda Law Office because we're going to go interview Ihara at the police station, right? Well, actually, no, probably at the prison. They're probably not keeping him at the police station. They're probably got him at the prison. Okay, let's do that. I won't see anything else on the map anyway, so we're all good. Doesn't look like you'll skateboard when you're with Kaito. Likely Kaito will not skateboard along with you. So you have to go on foot. I guess that kind of makes sense. Komuro Theater. Say movie theater? Looks like it. I'm gonna assume that a lot of the stuff in the previous game are in this, with maybe a few things twisted new. I'm not sure. Some of the food stuff. Is there a hot dog place coming up? Yeah! New York hot dog's still there, the hot dog stand. Look at that. Oh god, they're chasing me, aren't they? Alright, fine.
I am cat and I like in my balls.
Oh, you got axe kick.
It says that. I am cat and I like in
Oh,
my
he
balls.
dodged. Wow, this guy's a dick. He dodged all my finishes. Oh, that was sick. That was sick. Kaito picked him up. What? Oh, Kaito again? He did it? Come on, Kaito. He's knocking me down. I'm a fucking jerk. Jesus, Kaito. This guy dodges all my throw attacks. Except this. Nice kick to the back of the head. That was good. What was for dinner at Big Slammu? We had Japanese-style beef bowl. This is absolutely delicious. Beef bowl with fried egg. It's got all kinds of stuff. Mirin, sake, all kinds of seasonings. It's over a bed of white rice. Jasmine rice. It's so good. Absolutely delicious. One of my favorite ones. Do I prefer Kamurocho or Jinsho? I honestly don't know yet. I like it. Jinsho's nice. There's a lot to do there. Kamurocho's kind of the classic that's been in Yakuza for 20 years. It's kind of like, do you like classic or do you like the more modern options, right? Like, do you like new coat or do you like old coat? Spinning back fist of legend, grab and toss and slam. Grab him. Oh, he went to kick me and missed completely. Grab and whoa, the guy went flying. Yo, this guy avoided up. Oh, I tried to do the dodge, it didn't work. You're supposed to hold LB, I think, then press A to dodge. It's not A. I thought it was A to dodge. Yeah, it didn't seem to work there. Now I have no health at all. Is there a restaurant nearby?
What a waste.
Shit, there's a restaurant over here. I gotta run and get to the restaurant. Another gang of assholes shows up. Here we go. What do you guys have? What kind of place is this? This is a Japanese steakhouse. Tenderloin steak, a tender fillet light on fat and oil, delicious red meat incites your inner hunger. Oh, yes. The ribeye. A fine ribeye steak with a good ratio of fat to red meat, juicy, tender, and very satisfying. The sirloin, the king of steaks, a hefty sirloin, boosts the perfect balance of tough and tender. Vikes did super chat. Says if I play for Entitled Goose Game, will you play it? If you mean Untitled Goose Game, I played it. I did a full playthrough of it, man. Yeah, I think it was when it was a new release on the Xbox One. Was it the Xbox One? Or was it the Switch I played it on? I can't remember, but Vikes, I already played it. You can watch a full playthrough right here on DSP Gaming. Search for it right now. You can pop it up here. It was quite a good playthrough, by the way. Phil Smells. Tip me $1.50. So when you were working for the helicopter company, were you allowed to have facial hair? I was wondering because you always clean shaven in your old videos. The way it was is that yes, you could have facial hair. You could grow it however you wanted as long as it was well kept. Obviously, if you use like a bum, they would yell at you. So during that time, I would either completely shave it a few times a week, or I would actually, at one point, I was growing like a trim beard, but then I got rid of it relatively quickly because it was kind of a pain in the ass to maintain. Mostly back then, I just kept shaved right off. It wasn't until I lost that office job and got laid off in 2010 that I actually started growing out the beard and grew the goatee. But that's been, 11 years ago now, so. Oh, wild steak. The hamburger steak, which is literally ground hamburger meat. The tenderloin is the most expensive one, and that's going to fill my health completely. But, oh shit. But I want the one that's going to give me bonuses. And these two give me bonuses. See that? So I'll buy the sirloin. A delicious sirloin. Yummy.
Starving. Now we're talking.
And also, you might find some extra treasure around town. Sounds good. Hello, Jade. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Derek, no, I've not had the New York
Pretty
brand
tasty.
hot dog.
Thanks.
I believe that's probably just one that's not in America. It seems like it's probably something that would be in Asia. That's why it would be called New York hot dog like that, I would think, right? Zabungle says, have I ever had Wagyu beef? I don't think I did. I think when I went to that insanely good steakhouse, very, very expensive in Chicago, I'm pretty sure that was Kobe beef. I don't think that was Wagyu beef. Maybe it was Wagyu beef. It was either Kobe or Wagyu. I don't know which it was, but that's why it was so ridiculously expensive. Okay. Derek says, the first videos you did after you were laid off from your office job were called Super Street Fighter 4 Unemployment Madness. Only you would remember that, Derek. Holy crap. Unemployment Madness.
Oh, sorry, son. Yagami-san made it.
Sorry for the wait. I ran into some typical nonsense. You good to go?
I've been good to go for a while. Ahara's waiting, and so are the nurses. First thing we'll want to try to get is how involved he was in Mikoshiba's murder.
From the way it's been so far, I doubt he'll be eager to tell you.
If he won't open up, we'll have to play the trump card. Yagami-san. Ahara won't know what hit him.
I don't mind being the ace in the hole.
Are you and your ego ready then, Yagami-san?
Are you and your ego ready?
Well,
Zabungle,
this ain't my department.
Hold on. Zabungle says Japanese hamburg steak, like we just saw on that menu, is so much better than just the average hamburger. It has onions and lots of good spices and comes with a gravy like Salisbury steak, but better. That sounds fucking good. Salisbury steak is pretty good. I'm not talking like, oh, Salisbury steak TV dinner. I mean like a real Salisbury steak.
Fill me in back
good.
at the office, okay?
It's Dark Dave's fault.
I might even tidy the place up a bit if you're lucky. Lots of open bottles to polish off.
Okay. Jer, we're gonna have to. Remember in the first game you had to like bribe her with like food. You waited in line, got her like this really expensive food, and gave it to her. But then didn't someone eat it on her or something? Someone ate her food, and wasn't it? Wait a minute, it wasn't the guy who was the head of Genda who ate it. He ate the food because the power went out. He was afraid it was gonna go bad, so he ate the food. That was I think a mystery in the first game. Okay, wait, what's going on? We're walking, right? What is she doing? What the fuck? What is she doing? That was actually very creepy. She walked into the fucking wall. Are we just going to a taxi? I think we're just going to a taxi, right? Yeah, go to the Tokyo Detention Center via taxi. So she's walking into the goddamn wall. Get out of my way! I can fucking get to the taxi. Jesus, you fucking idiot shoots. You stupid fucking white-collar fuckers. Get out of here. Jeez. Man walking here trying to get somewhere. Fuck you. Alright, let's go. Tokyo Detention Center. Here we are. Chicken Man noted we did not have meatball grinders for dinner. I don't know where you heard that.
Oh.
Alright, here we go.
I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ahara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic.
Okay. Curry? You had curry and amazing soup broth with vegetables. Derek, you're making me jealous.
No Hoshino
Stop
today?
that.
Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagami's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Genda and Saori-san. But today, I'm at Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it.
Mm-hmm.
I happened to be out there working a separate case. But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, and so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse. The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
Sure.
Care to tell us why you'd wish for a miracle like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba. You blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up.
Dead air.
And then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's own class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ahara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert. I admit to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ehara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san?
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Today's been incredibly slow.
Great?
My gut tells me Ahara's guilty for sure. There's no doubt he's connected to Mikoshiba's murder. I need to hold his attention and convince him to stay. Gotta make him understand I have more info than the police do. The picture. Oh, God. I would argue... This is what the police don't have, this picture. Yep.
Take a look at this.
Oh, Mikoshiba. Looks like he's seen better days. Where'd you get the photo?
From a teacher at Serio High. But where she got it is the interesting part. A strange woman gave it to her, said to stay away from the Mikoshiba case. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True. She did say that.
And it's not just her I detest. The administrators, the lawyers. It felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba. He got what he deserved. It's nothing short of insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential. It all comes back to a flawed and broken system of laws that has no business calling itself justice.
And it was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend, are way off.
Well, you suck, Yagami. That was a complete waste of our time. You idiot. He blew it. You blew it! Come on, Yagami. You can do better than that, man. Oh.
The way that interview went, Ahara's definitely guilty. But if we can't connect him to the murderers, we're left with no
Special
leads.
delivery!
Yeah.
Special delivery!
Kept that secret on lockdown, no matter what I asked. What could possibly link Ahara to those men? Damn it! And I was so close, too. To think they're still somewhere in Ijincho. I need to find them before the trail goes cold.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll contact one of you.
That was a complete waste of time. Okay. Alright, so. Do you think there's anything? Oh. Well, there is the Chaos of the Masked Rider. A bunch of question marks. So we don't know what
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Looks like that's about it. So we have the two different side quests to do. One of them is the one that we actually have an open case for, and one of them we don't know what it is at all. Maybe I'll go check that out quickly, since it seems like this is the first opportunity we've had to even do these. Small screw, of course. I was picking that up. chance I get, I'll scarf down a hamburger steak. Pick up some small screws. That's what it's all about. Great. Broke everything. In and slam. That guy just fell. See that? I didn't do that. He just fell down. Let's play fight. This is the boxing style, but I don't think I've unlocked it yet. Yeah, see, I don't have anything. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do the boxing school side mission structure. When you do that, you earn a bunch of punches for that style, but I don't have anything. It's just like a bunch of little jabs and stuff. So, King Gogan, yeah, you're welcome. I didn't know that you had actually been outright banned anyway. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just timed you out for the other night anyway. But no problem. I said, give me the goddamn money. Move it, huh? Everyone's here. Everyone's here's a big commotion. Look. I don't have the code to open the register. I'm a part-timer. It feels like they're getting held up. I don't give a shit what you are. Open it or you're dead. Is that a robbery? Yeah, it sounds like it. And cut. That's the last shot for the day. Thank you, everyone. Oh, it's someone's filming. Tomorrow morning, we pick things up back at the studio. Extras, you'll be getting an email from us soon. Thanks again. Aw, man, they were shooting Office Alone 4 here. Wish I could have snuck in and been among the extras. According to chatter, they're shooting a robbery scene at another location, too. Are movies with robberies that popular? Oh, it's for a movie. Well, I guess I was worried for a second there. Guess I should beat it. I don't want to get in the way of a cleanup. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's right. I used to use the You Blew It clip back in the day. When I first actually started doing, like, direct feed stuff. I did a You Blew It clip all the time. A long time ago, though. Why haven't I ever been to Japan? Can't afford it, man. Can't afford going to Japan. You know how expensive it is to go over there? Super expensive. Even a plane alone, and then everything over there is insanely expensive and crammed in. And I would like to go to tourism someday, but I don't know if we'll afford it. Wait, is this where, I think this is where we're going. This is where the side mission is. Is there an... Okay, it's not this floor. It's got to be one of these floors. Aha! So let's see what this is. This is Kazuto Jumonji's office, so maybe it's him. Might you be Yagami-san?
Yep.
Well, yes, Takayuki Yagami, and you must be... Shh. Please, just call me Okazaki while we're out here. You never know who might be listening. Very true. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Aruto Okazaki. That's my real name, in fact. So this is the face of the masked writer. He's younger than I thought. Well then, Yagami-san, before we enter my workspace, I want you to promise me something. You won't tell anyone what you're about to see. What I'm about to see?
Hype train.
Very well. My lips are sealed. He's gonna go in there. It's a bunch of orangutans writing the books. Watch. It's a monkey. The masked writer is a monkey, and he just has like a big chalkboard with ideas, and he just throws bananas and hits things on the chalkboard, and then they write it, and that's how they make their books. This way, please. Whoa, what is this? This is the true identity of Kazuto Jumonji. Huh? I'm not sure I understand. All the works of Kazuto Jumonji are written by 10 of us. Oh, they're a groupthink initiative. I've heard of this before. That basically a company or like something creative is actually a group of people working together, but they act like they're only one person. And it's done for different reasons. I've heard for legal reasons sometimes it can be done. And I've heard sometimes that people think that they can actually get more notability or more business if someone thinks it's just one person working on something, when in reality it's pretty impossible that one person could be doing something. I've heard about this before. I'm pretty sure they call it a group. Is it a group think?
There's sounds like
a thought. So when I laugh and I go, there's a name for this, or that it's a group of people working together pretending to be one. But I can't remember what it's called.
No, it sounds nothing like that at all.
I'm sure someone will look it up on the internet now. In other words, Kazuto Jumonji isn't one person. He's a group of authors. Huh? A whole group? The chaos of the masked writer. Okay. So that's how you write books in so many different genres and such an impossible pace. That's what it's called, the think tank. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's basically people who are all throwing their ideas into this one central product, but then they pass it off like it's one person doing it. It's all due to the efficiency of 10 talented authors of different personalities all writing at the very same time.
I see.
Pretty neat trick. Oh, so this is the detective? A Kamurocho detective at that. I bet he has a lot of good stories. Yeah, these people all look completely different. Look at him. Curious. Piece of a seat, Yagami-san, allow me to explain our request. That guy looks more preppy. He's got like the blazer. That just looks like a normal girl. The other guy had like a weird hat. And, they all look like they're completely different people from different walks of life, all writing different stories. This is a real surprise. So many people all writing as one. Yeah, I don't know if other groups like us, that's for sure. But truth be told, each one of us is a failed author. I mean, we all had a publishing debut, but never any success after that. Each of us nearly gave up our pens for good. But then how did you come to work together? How else? Through social media. I launched an online community and ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors. Through our exchanges, we came up with the idea of a joint authorship, so we tried it and it worked. It's kind of funny, because isn't it true that, like, really, when it comes to this kind of a deal, only really, like, writing does it work. For some reason, you know what they call it? Pen names? Like, someone will have a pen name, but come to find out, that's totally not the person who wrote the book. And it's funny how this is like a common practice only when it comes to writing, right? Like other things, people would be, oh, I'm so offended that someone said it was this person, but it was this person who really did it. But when it comes to like authorship, apparently this is a common thing, using pseudonyms or pen names or to fool you to think that it's someone writing it when it's really not, it's somebody else.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
By the way, you might even realize this, but Sesame Street, the television show, has been written by Rob Zombie for the last 25 years. Pretty remarkable. Anyway, Solid did a $5 super chat and says, thanks for the stream. It's been a rough week, but this late stream is a pleasant surprise. You're welcome, Solid. Thank you for doing me a solid and contributing with that super chat. I really appreciate it. Okay. Continue.
I see.
That's interesting, and I hear your first ever is a
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Yes, a masterpiece that none of us could have written on our own. It exists only because the 10 of us work together. Some of us come up with clever twists, some of us are good at dialogue, and some of us are awesome at building plot. Now, you see, here's the thing, like, I could maybe see some people being upset at this, and here's why. I'll give you an example. When I started on YouTube 13 plus years ago, I went into it as an independent guy, and everyone knew up front, Phil is just a guy doing it alone. He has no budget, no one filming for him, no one editing for him. Everything that Phil does is Phil's own work coming through, okay? And I presented myself like that. I told you guys as much. I said, it's just me. I'm a one-man show. That's the deal. And I haven't really changed that in the 13 plus years. There's been a couple exceptions of co-op that I did with people. And of course, Project 7, which was that show, 9 effing years ago, where it was other people who were filming and editing it. But outside of that, everything has been 100% Phil, you see? But what if all of a sudden you were to find out that I didn't do any of it? I was just an actor in front of the camera, and everything I ever put out and I produced was actually just a calculated work, right? Because the thing is, a lot of shit is like that. A lot of stuff is actually like that, and you don't realize it. You think, oh, that's just a popular content creator. Do you really think the top content creators edit their own shit? Do you really think they even write their own stuff? They're rich. They fucking pay people to do all the work for them. And then they put themselves in front of a camera to dick around, but a lot of that stuff is pre-done, And people don't realize that. They think, oh, I'm watching a genuine guy here on the stream doing it. No, it's all fucking pre-done.
What the hell are you talking about?
But that's what I mean. Like, would people still feel the same about maybe their favorite content creator or whatever, or even internet personality, if they come to find out that that's actually a scripted work, or that's the work of 20, 30 people working together to put that product together, instead of just that one guy being honest and streaming himself, right? I wonder. Because I've always presented myself as a one-man show, but I also look how shitty everything is. Look, it's little grassroots decoration. There's no production value. I don't live in a studio. I don't have people behind the camera filming me in fucking 4K and editing all my shit for me and putting makeup on my face before I go live and shit. I don't have a fucking manager that does my PR. All this is me, you know what I mean? But that's very different than what a lot of people do. And I'm curious, like this here, right? So what if you bought a book and you thought the book was from, I don't know, George Jones. Oh, George Jones, he's a small town guy who comes from Minnesota. I love all George Jones's books. What if you buy 10 of his books, you're a super fan, then come to find out George Jones is actually a think tank of authors, and the person doesn't really exist? would you feel offended? That you, oh man, I was lied to. For 10 years, I read this guy's books and put all this money into his stuff, and come to find out that actually he's just not real, right? How would you feel? I'm curious how people would feel. Like, would you just not care? Would you be like, oh, the books were so good, that's all I care about? Or would you actually be offended and be like, I was misrepresented, you know, I was lied to all these years, and now I feel like I want my time and money back? I'm curious. I think some people wouldn't care, but I think some people might. Okay. All right, anyway, here we go. So let's see here. Some of us come up with clever twists. A good. I already read this.
I am Cat.
We're each of us going to be
and
lacking in one
liking
area.
my
Together we
balls.
can be a great author.
By the way,
Still,
It says that. I am Cat and I
write a
liking
coherent
my
book.
balls.
Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people. It just depends on how you divvy it up. What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can even work on multiple titles simultaneously. So as long as you do it right, this unique creative process ends up pretty productive. Exactly. I doubt any writer could do what we're doing. And I'm in charge of managing the members' schedules, which is something I'm great at. I used to be an editor, you know. A former editor, huh? Well then, time to ask some questions. Zabungle says, well, if you had more, would you get more viewers and popularity if you invested money to make the stream better with more people helping? Yes. And here's the concrete evidence. In 2016, I stopped being as much of I wasn't as prolific of a content creator anymore. And instead, I split my time up. I would only have one stream a day, and at night, I would be doing edited content. The edited videos, KO Gaming, the channel I created for that, blew up that year. I put effort into editing, and it exploded on YouTube. Why? Edited thumbnail, title that was pertinent to the video, sometimes admittedly kind of like clickbait. Used all the styles, editing styles and things of everyone else who was popular, and it all worked, and it all took off just like nothing. It was like, zoop, immediately popular within like 2 months of doing it. I had videos that were getting, you know, hundreds of thousands of views. It was ridiculous. But the thing is, like, that's not
Someone
me.
please shut up this
That's
dude.
not, you know what I
You're
mean?
being a
Like,
moron.
I would much rather sit here and chill with you guys and have a good, relaxing, interactive stream and play games than sit in front of a computer editing for 12 hours a week. I would much rather just play games and have fun. That's me. Like, that's me. I grew up being a gamer. That's my hobby. I'm not a video editor. I'm not some kind of authority figure on games who wants to sit here and review stuff all day. I'm not a journalist. I'm just a guy, a gamer like you. So even though it was fun and it got popular, quite frankly, I like what I do right now much better than that. And that's why I don't think I'll ever really do anything like that. Ever again. Okay, let's continue. So, ask about the stolen ideas. I hear that some of your ideas are plagiarized. Can you tell me what happened with that? So, it was about a half a year ago. We were in the midst of polishing a manuscript that we had just finished. A new mystery novel came out, and it immediately became a hot topic because the one trick which was depicted in the story, the thing is, it was nearly identical to the manuscript that we were polishing.
In other words,
So, another author beat you to the punch. Yeah, and then when we published ours later, we were accused of plagiarism.
does that mean?
Any chance it was a coincidence and the contents just happened to be similar? That's pretty hard to imagine. Because it wasn't just the trick that I mentioned earlier, it was also the setting, the structure, even character traits.
I hate my
They were
job.
almost all exactly the same. So too many similarities for it to be mere coincidence. Not if there are dozens of them like that. You could only say it was a coincidence if there had been one thing. What the reader saw could definitely not be called a coincidence.
I see.
Alright, I get it. And it wasn't just that one book that plagiarized us. The same author put out 3 more books after that in succession, all with ideas that were just like ours. I should ask about the author that's plagiarizing.
Can someone please shut up this dude? Who's
Yeah,
being
you gotta
a
wonder,
moron?
is it one of their, see, this is the problem. It's not just one author. Any one of them could try to run off with the ideas and make money for themselves, so is that what's happening here? Okay.
By the way,
Could you tell me more about the author you think is stealing your ideas? His name is Suguru Futaba. His first novel was published more than 10 years ago, and it was a decent hit at the time. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest, but after that his books seemed to go nowhere. People said he was a one-hit wonder. But then all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder comes out with a new book that turns into a famous bestseller. Right? And then that book is nearly identical to one of ours that we had yet to release. So one after another,
been pretty slow.
continued to publish books that closely resemble what we were already working on. All of them bestsellers.
Blah blah blah
and now
blah blah
people
blah
use
blah
this
blah blah
miraculous
blah blah
comeback.
blah 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 blah.
Why not just sue him? I did think about that. But if we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kazuto Jimonji. I think it'd be hard for us to tell the truth in court while also hiding how we write, don't you? Yeah, it probably would be. You know, it could be that the author is fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court, and that's why he steals from you. You know, see, I don't know how the Japanese court system works, but I think that in America, if you are in a legal situation where your trade secrets may become exposed as a part of a trial, they would actually seal the trial. Like, they would actually make it so that the trial records were behind, well, the trial happens behind closed doors. Yes, there's documentation of it, but those get sealed for a certain period of time so that no one can find out your trade secrets or whatever.
Do you want to play the
trial
fucking game?
Just think about this. What if there was a company that had a completely unique way of, I don't know,
I need
making a
that
sealing?
money. I really do. I need that money.
Machine part.
My bills.
And it was revolutionary. It changed the way that parts are used in factories. But then someone else all of a sudden had the same sealant. It's like, wait a minute, we use infringing on us. But if you go to court, you don't want to reveal the secret of your sealant. So what they would do is close the records, you see? I'm pretty sure they do stuff like that. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good evening. Good evening, Demon Gaming. Kevin, showing up. How you guys doing? Very nice. Okay. Now, assuming the author is fully aware you're probably and that's why he steals from you. So that would mean that the author knows they were group of people impersonating one. And I'm curious if that's the case then. Could it be one of them, right? If that's true, it's completely infuriating. Okay. I heard you've already asked other detectives to look into this matter. Yes, there's been 3.
What does that mean?
Well, what kind of investigations did they conduct? They looked for ways to hack us or whether a room was bugged. They tried really hard, but they couldn't really find anything. None of them came up with anything? No, and yet our ideas kept being stolen. Really gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. This could be a tough nut to crack if the perp's already evaded 3 different detectives. Huh. Alright. Thank you, and that's all very useful information that you provide.
Excuse me.
I'd like to proceed with this investigation by collecting even more info. Is it alright if I interview other authors too? Yes, please do. I've already asked them to cooperate with you. That's great. I appreciate that. Okay. Alright, time for a recon mission. So we gotta talk to the other authors in the office, huh?
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm a detective. My name is Yagami. Can I ask you a few questions? Yagami-san, Okazaki-san told me about you. I'm Takashi Hojo. In the world of Kazuto Jumonji, I do the science and military research, plus security for the office. And I'm Ayame Satu. I research Western mythology and civilization, and you might say I'm the fantasy buff, too. We're here to look into spy activity, aren't you, Yagami-san? We've been taking measures against spies ourselves. What kind of measures? We set up a hidden camera to catch anyone who tries to sneak in. We actually already had a security camera, but we felt it wasn't enough. After all, we were still getting our information stolen, even with locked doors, too. At this point, we figure we just gotta outsmart this perpetrator. So there's nothing in the security footage? Nope, and no evidence of a break-in either. See, it's gotta be one of them, right? It's gotta be one of them, then. Which sucks, because how do you narrow it down out of 10 people? Still, the information is getting stolen. It's still so flippin' weird.
By the way,
have you taken any anti-hacking measures? Of course. With so many leaks, we started keeping our writing computers offline.
I see.
Well, that sounds like a good move. Any chance of the leak coming from memory devices which get taken outside? I doubt it. We strictly prohibit anyone from removing devices like USB memory sticks. I remind people of that all the time, too. I haven't gone so far as to search their bags, though. I don't feel the need to do that. At the end of the day, we trust our members. Alright. Enough of this fucking idiot. Look at this guy's fucking name in the chat, man. Get rid of this fucking idiot. Jesus. Oh.
Banned.
Alright.
Gone.
No chance
forever.
of information being leaked and low chance of any burglaries. So if you're gonna be an asshole, you're gonna be treated like an asshole. You're gonna be shown the door. So they didn't help at all. They literally didn't help in any way, shape, or form. I'm seeing a pattern here tonight. A lot of unhelpful people.
Why are you an idiot if you don't agree? If you don't agree, because when you have factual evidence of something constantly thrown in front of your face and you ignore it and choose to believe something else, you're an idiot.
He looks way too happy. Hello? Why is he laughing? This is going to be a masterpiece. I'm a genius. Once Manabe-kun gets into the zone, he can't hear anything. Talking to him right now won't do you any good. Oh yeah? He's so skilled at fleshing out characters, he just really breathes life into them.
I love it.
This guy's gonna be awesome. He'll provide a foil to the protagonist's weakness to boot. Nice. Who knew the hero had a sidekick character finding gold in the river? He does look absolutely full of life when he works. Honestly, he's a character himself. To be unable to hear anything, that's another level of focus. Just punch him in the back of the head. I'll get his attention. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Papa Vera! Oh, fucking
Excuse me.
Can I ask the rest of you some questions? Oh, Mr. Detective on the prowl. I'm Mikuru Mashiyama, by the way, author of many a cell phone novel. You know, books originally written on a phone.
Yagami.
Oh, interesting. I'm Takayuki Yagami. Nice to meet you. I'm Takayara.
$16.
Takayara Ayahara. Seriously? No, it's Takayara. No. We gotta try this again. I completely misread. Takara Ayahara. It's still rhyming. Takara Ayahara. Takara Ayahara. What a name. Anyway. He says, I may not look at... I used to be a screenwriter for The Dunce, the period drama. Yeah, I wrote episodes 5 through 7. You remember that priest joke Nobunga tells? Ayahara-san, maybe it's time to save the tour of your career for later. I'm Makoto Nishimura, and since we're sharing, I was mostly a light novel author, so, you here to ask us something?
Yep.
I am. I want to know if any of you have seen anything suspicious. Anything suspicious? Nah, I can't think of any. Me neither. Well, actually, there's one thing I noticed. I think Mikuru-chan changed her shampoo recently.
Huh?
Excuse me? Could it be that you found someone special, Mikuru-chan? Ayahara-san, please. Enough with the near sexual harassment.
Will someone please shut up this dude?
By the way,
being a moron.
Is this meeting a space for you all? Is this a meeting space for you all? Excuse me. Yes, it's a nice place to get refreshed, especially because talking to young women can be so exhausting. I wish you wouldn't talk about this space like it's some cabaret club. We haven't used this space for actual purposes, like idea meetings. And yes, even some random chit-chat at times. That's so true. We do lots of amazing brainstorming
I'm a
here.
pussy.
I see.
Okay, so you all bounce ideas off each other in here. Oh yeah, and Kajuto Jumonji wouldn't exist without these brainstorming sessions. We share our ideas, we play to each other's strengths, and we polish everything up for each other. In fact, we were doing that right before you started asking your questions. And we'll go right back to it when you're done.
By the way.
By any chance, do these brainstorming sessions take place at the same time every day? Yeah, why not? Why do you ask? Well, if details of your work are being discussed, those sessions are a chance for someone to eavesdrop. And it would be even easier if you guys are meeting at the same time daily. It's a good point. You hit something. You hit on something there. What a deduction. I just drank all my water. All right, in about 15 minutes, we'll take a break and I'll go refresh because I'm going to be thirsty. Anyway, one that I've deduced myself, I've always thought this place is bugged. But it can't be. Don't you remember? They never found any evidence of that. Yeah, since 3 detectives already came and didn't find anything, it probably wasn't a bug. But if these guys are having regular idea meetings, surely a plagiarist would see them as an opportunity. What the hell? What was that, a gunshot? Oh, not again. That was probably the damn neighborhood pranksters. Huh? Pranksters? Yeah, just a bunch of local kids lighting up firecrackers and making trouble. Probably playing cops and Yakuza. You guys remember the last time we heard firecrackers? It was when another detective was here. That detective also thought that it was a gunshot. Not surprising to sound like that makes people think of gang warfare. Even with the Tojo clan gone, this is still Kamurocho. Firecrackers. Last heard when a previous detective was here? That's interesting. Yeah, that means there's got to be a tie. There might be. So let's think about this. There's a detective here investigating the plagiarism. Someone finds out the detective's here and sets off a firecracker. Could the firecracker be a way to give them a heads up that the detective's here to, like, oh, hide something or play it safe. Don't do the risky thing now because there's a detective looking here. Maybe that was a signal.
Please shut up this dude.
Who the hell is this cram in the corner on the phone right now?
Like someone had too much chili at Wendy's.
At the same time that the firecracker went off. Hello, Tyrone. How are you? Derek, no, I never really played pranks with my friends. I thought they were quite cruel. Looks like she's on the phone. I see. Can't make it, huh? All right. Well, get some rest.
Tevin's fault.
Bye. Sigh. Oh, hello.
It's Yagami.
Yagami's the name. I'm a detective. I'm Remy Makita. I'm in charge of the love stories mostly. Sorry you heard that. Bit embarrassing for me. No, I apologize. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on you. I was talking to Masamichi Ishinose, one of the other members of Kazuto Jumonji. He's not coming to work today? No. He's kind of fickle. He had a habit of feeling down, so he's absent pretty often.
My last shot! Fly, golden arrow!
He likes to come in out of the blue and surprise us, only to take off for another 2 months.
What does that mean?
Does he have an actual illness?
He didn't die.
Perhaps. The kind of illness that makes you play games in your room all day. What?
I see.
I see. So that sounds difficult to deal with. So basically, he's lazy. He doesn't like to come to work, but then when he comes to work, all of a sudden maybe he'll have like a big revelation and add to the plot, and then he takes off again for 2 months. But then he takes money. Wow. Kevin says, are we still doing more Lost Judgment, or when are we getting Super Monkey Ball or a new game? No, we're totally not playing Lost Judgment anymore, Kevin. As you can see, this is Yagami, the greaser guy who goes around to book writing sessions and ask questions. Not Lost Judgment anymore. So when are we getting Monkey Ball? Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the continuation of Super Monkey Ball. Okay. Sure is, but he's got the talent. He comes up with ideas nobody else could. Fresh worldviews, mind-blowing plot devices. He's good at unpredictable twists, too. If only he weren't so unstable, sometimes he could be in a slump for half a year. Maybe that's just how geniuses are. I don't know. I wish I could be. I wish we could have a stable genius. Anyway, I'm sort of his caretaker for some reason. But I can't criticize him. If I were ever to chide him even a little, he'd go into a slump. What a handful. I can see you're having a hard time. Jeez. Could he have something to do with it? I think that's all of them. Now let me step back and figure out exactly what I know for now. Chances seem pretty damn low that any wiretaps, hacks, or accidental
Criticism is a great thing.
So that leaves.
And whenever people write off
How are
criticism
things, Yagami-san?
immediately,
Did you find
it's stupid. It doesn't make any
nothing
sense to me,
decisive
you know?
yet. There's only one way I can think of for the book ideas to leak. I suspect it's not because of an outsider. Should I tell Okazaki-san? It would be careless for me to make claims without any evidence.
Either way.
Are you sure there's only one member absent today? I see only 8 people here. Oh, really? Who's missing? I think Sanada-kun went up on the roof. Oh, yeah, that's him, all right, because I don't see him. All right, he went up on the roof. That's fine. I'll talk to him later. All right? Okay. Yeah, definitely February will be a great month for gaming, Mark. Derek says, when I was a kid, did I play video games all day in my room? Usually, no. I was allowed to play games, but I wasn't allowed to play them, like, non-stop all day long. Like, I think my parents felt that if you're just sitting around playing games the entire day without doing anything else, it could lead to bad stuff. So, no, I wasn't allowed to just play them non-stop. But I did play them usually weekends. Usually weekends, if there's no schoolwork to do or anything, then I was given a lot more time to play video games. Of course, as I got older, I would go to arcades on the weekends. Here we are. You're Yagami-san, right? Yes, I'm going around asking everyone questions. Can I count on your cooperation too, Sanada-san? Questions? Of course, I'll be happy to cooperate. My name is Kenichi Sanada. I'm in charge of structuring in Kazuto Jumonji. What do you mean by structuring? Like drawing a blueprint of the story. I make adjustments to the ups and downs of the drama, and I set up the foreshadowing. I kind of understand, but not really. For example, changing the order of the episodes or making a character's backstory stronger. Little tweaks like that can make a difference in how fun and readable a story is. So my role is to keep a bird's eye view on the whole story and analyze where we can make those improvements.
I see.
I see. I'm starting to get the idea.
Either way.
So Sanada-san, have you noticed anything suspicious from the office lately? Suspicious? Actually, yes.
Huh?
Oh, really? Can you tell me about it? What's going on? Why is he hesitating? Why is he hesitating? Is he hiding something? What's back here? Hold on. He has treasure. I think he has a big treasure chest back here. He doesn't want me to see it. Look at that. Here it is. The treasure. Cloudy paint. Alright, it's not much treasure. What are you hiding back here, asshole? Nothing? There's really nothing here, but you son of a bitch. This is all his plan. It made it look like he was blocking something, so I came back here to investigate. He runs. He runs away down the street. He's like, oh, fuck, I'm out of here. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, actually, I can't wait to take a break. I want to stretch my legs, too. I need to stretch my legs badly. Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Can you tell me what you saw that was suspicious? I'm not eager to share. I'm not exactly something I want another person to know.
Please.
The detective is bound to confidentiality, so I won't share anything you tell me with anyone. Fair enough, I'll tell you then. I'm going to be totally straight with you, Yagami-san. I suspect one of the 10 riders is actually the spy.
Huh?
Oh, boy. I believe someone on the inside is telling our ideas to someone on the outside. I can't say I wasn't thinking about that possibility, but...
Excuse me.
Sonata-san, is there a reason or any evidence that will lead you to believe that? I have no evidence, but I do have a concrete basis for my belief. The truth is that a few members of Kazuto Jumonji are thinking about going independent.
Does that mean...
You mean start over as single authors again? Yes. They must have finally regained their confidence because of all the hits that we've had as Kazuto Jumonji. Now they think they can get out on their own and write books that'll actually sell. You're supposed to be following the game, following the fun game. So why don't they just do it and relax selling ideas to an outsider? What's the point of that? Well, I mean, we're in a situation here. How should I explain it first? The members of Kazuto Jumonji have signed a contract that prohibits them from going independent for 5 years.
What?
A 5-year contract? That's pretty long. Well, the whole intent of the contract was that each of us would focus all our energy on Kazuto Jumonji. In exchange for accepting the severe restrictions, we'd all receive regular royalties. You don't have that type of thing as a single author where you're at risk of enduring long, moneyless periods in the publishing schedule, as well as your own slumps. I see, so that's another benefit of working in a group with other authors. Yes, it's a huge benefit, one which would disappear after they're independent from Kazuto Jumonji. Remember, we envisioned all the works by Kazuto Jumonji to remain the property of Kazuto Jumonji, the corporate entity. Ah.
I see.
So that makes it hard to strike out on your own. Yes, but if Kazuto Jumonji were to break up completely, that would be a different story. The contract stipulates if such a thing were to happen, each author would continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. So here's what I now believe. One of the authors, wanting to be independent, is selling info to someone on the outside just to make us suspicious of each other. This author is trying to bring about the breakup of Kazuto Jumonji. And this is why you think the suspect has to be someone on the inside. I'm not totally convinced that the motive would make sense. Who are the members who want to become independent?
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
Okay. Yagami-san, I like the work we do as Kazuto Jumonji, and I don't think I can take it on my own. Make it on my own. A breakup is something I desperately want to prevent. I hope you can use your investigation to shine a light on the truth. I get it. You can leave the rest to me. Thank you. All right. I need some water. The issues are pretty complex for this little group of authors known as Kazuto Jumonji. Are you done talking to Sonata-kun?
Yep.
Yes, we finished up just now. You know, Yagami-san, there was one thing I neglected to tell you, and it might turn out to be nothing, but, well, tell me, something trivial could even turn out to be a clue in the investigation. Well, it's about an odor. An odor? Yeah, the authors have been complaining about a strange smell lately. It wafts in from nowhere and it disappears before we can track it.
Does that mean...
What sort of smell is it? Ass! No, I would say oily. It smells like oil. Almost like if you left out some meat for a while. The kind of oily, rancid smell. Oh! Come on. Rancid meat? It never comes during meals, and there's never trash or anything on the floor. We don't know where it could be coming from. Rancid meat! Yeah, pretty puzzling. Sorry, this probably has nothing to do with your investigation.
No.
No, all the hints are valuable, so I'll start paying attention to any smells in the air. I hope there are more good ones than bad. Mysterious odor? What could it be? I know. It's that guy with the weird fisherman's hat has a big turd stuck in his ass that's been festering for many months, and everyone can smell it. Yes! It's the old festering man. They called them all fester turds.
What do I do?
Oh, man. My laugh sounds like ack, ack, ack. So when I laugh and I go, or, wait a minute, where am I? Does that sound like ack, ack, what the fuck? I'm not. No. I'm on the wrong floor, I think. Where's the place? Oh, okay.
What do I do?
Okay.
What do I do?
Look around the office. I already told the authors to keep it out of your way. I can't block. All right, time for a good look around. The most interesting location is the meeting space where they exchange their ideas. They say no bugs or wiretaps are ever found there, but maybe they missed something. That unidentified odor, I hope I can actually find out where it's coming from. Alright. So what I should do, because I'm very, like, my lips are dry and my tongue, I'm thirsty as shit. I think what I'll do here, let's walk over here and save up. And then let's investigate this room and see what we can find in this room. Alright, good stuff. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal. I'm going to go on a very brief break. I'm just heading downstairs to get more water. I'll be right back. And then we got over an hour left of Lost Judgment on this stream still coming. I hope that you guys are enjoying it. We're going to continue on with this side mission and then go back to the main story after we finish this, depending on how long it takes. Thanks to everyone who's contributed so far. Dripster is the top contributor of the night. We're at $44 in tips. Guys, listen up. I'm going to be very, very honest with all of you. Today was a slow day. Far Cry 6, we didn't even hit the $50 goal. We're now halfway through. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. This is not good. Okay. If you like this content, if you're thinking of contributing, please tip me tonight, and let's make it happen. It would be great to have a couple goals hit. I really need the support right now, in particular, because I had a really slow day earlier, so it'd be good to try to make up for that tonight. Here we go again, right? So hopefully not. Let's take a very brief break. I'm just gonna mute the mic, go get water. I'll be right back. All right? Okay. Thanks. Dead air. They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole, because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it. I don't have money to 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 do it. Oh, they have to bring up something personal about me. Well, go fuck yourself then. Dumb shit. It immediately negates your point when you go low blow, moron. The Ziggy Piggy's back! Okay, guys, I got water. Thank goodness, because I was very thirsty. Again, one more hour left on the stream. Thank you to everyone who contributed so far. Again, guys, if you like this, please contribute via tipping. Let's get the tipping going, please, for tonight. I can't have two super slow streams like this back to back. It's very bad, okay? Thank you in advance to anyone who does contribute. And let's keep going, right?
You do is beg.
Oh my gosh, you can't stop burping. Woo! Okay.
Beg. Little piggy, why you beg?
Alright, so we need to investigate the break room. So what have we got here? Oh, what's that? It looks like someone like peed on the ledge. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? That looks like hair. Like, right? That looks like someone cut their hair. And that looks like a pile of piss. And what the hell is that across the street? Alright, well, anyway. So, yeah, there's definitely stuff here. But how would I... No. It's none of anyone's business. No. What am I supposed to do here? Wait a minute. Did it remove my mission? Did you notice that?
What do I do? What do I do?
Where the fuck did it go? Chaos of the Masked Rider.
What?
The sound of firecrackers. That's our evidence.
What do I do?
Fun! Figure out the unknown odor, right? What the fuck? What do I do? They said this is where the unknown odor is. I can see what could possibly be the source of the unknown odor there, but what do I do?
What do I do?
It still isn't adding up. I don't have enough to go on. I need to look around some more.
What do I do?
I already found something
here.
What do I
do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
I don't get it. What do they want me to do?
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Another fucking screw.
What do I do?
Wait, something over here maybe? What's this? An old circuit on the floor, of course.
What do I do?
No, what am I looking for?
What do I do?
Do I know the 1990s being rancid in their songs? No.
What do I do? What do I do?
No.
What do I do?
I already have the noise in the detector. The drone,
Miserable.
maybe?
Just
maybe
miserable.
fly the drone outside, or maybe the dog. Wait a minute. The dog. The dog.
All right.
The
I
dog
believe in you,
looks for
buddy.
smells.
Good dog.
What
Very
do I
good
do?
dog.
Look. The dog is rotating. Look, look, look. Yeah, it worked. Are the cigarette butts bothering you?
Excuse me.
Do you allow smoking in the office? That's rare. Yeah, some of the authors say they can't come up with ideas unless they smoke. Where most offices ban smoking, this is ours, so we're pretty lax about it. Of course, the non-smokers aren't crazy about it. I get it. Is that why you have the window open in December?
That was
yes,
just
the ventilation
genius
system
level.
never lets enough fresh air inside. Mikuru-chan, the young lady, opens the window at the start of every meeting. Then the authors smoke while we all talk.
Does that mean...
When your voices leak outside, isn't there a risk of someone overhearing? I doubt it. I mean, we're on the 3rd floor. Besides, we're not that loud, and the next building over is some distance away. Really doesn't worry about that. I think I'll look around the windows. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what it is. Someone is above or below them listening. And seeing that there's stains on the window, someone's above them.
Attaboy.
100% someone is above them listening. What is it, boy? Something nearby? Ah, it's so cute. Okay, let me see what's going on. Yep, look.
What the?
A piss stain. Someone's peeing. What are these stains? You're trying to show me these stains, huh? I wonder what they are. Doesn't look like bird food. More stains above the window, too. Weird. See? I told you. Yo, someone's pissing on them from upstairs.
What do I do?
What the hell? Someone's giving them golden showers, dude. That's disgusting. What's this? It's like animal fur. Why is this here? Wait, is it... An animal's pissing on them.
I am cat and I liking my
Yo,
balls.
there's a big tiger. It just goes, woo!
It says that. I am cat and I
What were you
liking my
thinking?
balls.
You're not supposed to take Data home. But we're closing in on the deadline. Come on,
Thought I
just
did.
this once. No way! I've told you so many times. You know our ideas are being leaked, don't you? Of course I know. You're not showing data to anyone, are you? What do you mean?
Tiger, tiger.
You were saying the other day how you could make it on your own. What? I don't want to believe it, but come on, you two. Stop arguing. Yagami-san. Looks like your fears have come true, Sonata-san. The others are all gotten suspicious of each other. Oh boy. I haven't been able to trust him myself. Maybe the perpetrator really is among us.
I always should win. If everything
In any
worked
case,
appropriately,
there's
I would
no more
always
time
win
to
and never
wait.
lose.
Let's speed up my investigation. There are two strange pieces of evidence I found: the animal fur and the smelly stains. The smell is really strong too. Maybe I should get Rompo to sniff out the source.
What do I
believe in you, buddy.
So wait, if he wants me to sniff out his source, we gotta go upstairs.
Good dog. Very good dog.
What do I do?
Yeah, I knew it. We gotta go upstairs. We gotta see where it's coming from upstairs.
Greed is massively strong.
Aha.
What do I do?
Something up there? I wonder what it could be. A pissing polar bear. Okay.
You got something?
Super fucking
This
scrubby.
way, huh?
Okay, here we go.
Doing great.
Follow Ron.
This way, huh? You got something? Doing great.
So cute. La, la, oh. Oh, what'd he find? What'd you find, boy? What is it?
Attaboy.
What is that? A cat food can. What's this doing here? This must be what caused the stains in the office. Those stains could be emanating the smell of cat food. Really? No, we're not doing a $25 goal for gloves and a glove can. Please stop being ridiculous. I think there's a possibility, or rather, it's the only possibility left after the process of elimination. What are you saying? We shouldn't keep turning a blind eye, Okazaki-san. We should confront the facts and expose the perpetrator before Kazuto Jumonji implodes from within. Sonata-kun, are you saying? Oh, Yagami-san. Sonata-san, I think you can hold off your big confrontation until you hear the results of my investigation. Huh? Did you find something?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I figured out the suspect's unique strategy.
Not him!
Really? The two stains in the office, the animal fur and cat food, the window that always remains open during their meetings.
Oh,
there's
it was
the reason
T-posing.
detectives couldn't
It was
find the
T-posing.
parts after
It was
hats. If I can
glitched.
find all of
T-posing.
that, I'll expose the truth. I'm going to deduce the suspect's identity and how they did it based on the evidence. Firstly, the method by which the suspect was stealing information. Eliciting.
What do I do?
Probably the suspect listened in. I understand your brainstorming sessions take place at the same time every evening. If someone were to use a listening device precisely at that time, they could steal your ideas from this for your next novel. Wait, hold on, there weren't any bugs. That's right, Yagami-san. Remember, 3 detectives came and couldn't find one bug. I don't blame them for not being able to find it, because the only bug that showed up was, or the bug only showed up when it was.
He mashed a button and got a random throw.
It showed up a listening device.
Yep.
The suspect brought up an ingenious way to bring it in there. You see, the key to solving the mystery is the marks left at the office. Those marks tell us how the suspect called his bug. The cat food, right? I guess the fur too. Oh, right?
My left shot, fly, go the arrow!
Oh, they called the bug with cat food. Got it. There were strange stains outside the office window, and they smelled like a greasy meal. Or greasy meat, excuse me. Greasy meat. Okay. Outside the window, I wouldn't know what those were. Luckily, I found the source of the smell in the corner of the rooftop. Cat food? Yes, in all likelihood, the suspect dropped cat food from this can onto the protrusion right outside of the window. It It was that process which stained the outside wall. So you're saying this can of cat food is what called the bug?
Yep.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I also found evidence which reveals the suspect's identity. The fur. Ah! Not his face. Play the game constantly to make money. I'm not. A tuft of animal fur was found near the stains on the wall. This fur is likely from a cat. A cat? Are you saying a cat is spying on us?
Yep.
Yes, or more precisely, a cat wearing a wire. Are you serious? That's how they're listening in on our meetings? Yes, I know it's hard to believe. Come meeting time, our suspect would carry the cat up onto the roof and drop cat food right outside of your window. Then he would release the cat and direct it to head toward the food. Hold on. Do you really think a creature as apathetic as a cat would be baited like that?
No.
Maybe the owner kept the cat hungry beforehand so it would leap at the sight of food.
Well, not here.
Yes,
Any
that might do the
complaints
trick.
from me
Cats
now?
are snooty, but not so snooty that they can just
love
ignore
it.
real hunger.
I love it.
See you later, Kevin. Have a good night. Your meeting space is near the window, which is close to where the bait was placed. Moreover, you've been keeping the window open to let the cigarette smoke out. With the bugged cat sitting right outside, your conversation is leaking like a broken faucet. I can hardly picture this. There's still something I'm not convinced about, Yagami-san. Our meetings can get pretty long. Even if the cat were well trained, wouldn't it just get up and walk away after it's eaten its food?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I wondered about that too. My best guess would be sleep medication. Sleep medication?
Yep.
The owner might have spiked the food with sleep aids. I've heard you
I
can't
don't want
ask
any
the
drama
vet
in
for a
the
prescription.
screen
You really think the perpetrator would get that far? Yeah, sure. I mean, you think you could have just hung a
Greed
listening
is
device from a string
massively
or something, but
strong.
think about it this way. A device on a string will eventually be seen. But if someone just sees a sleeping cat, who's gonna care? You have a point. Nobody would even think to shoot a sleeping kitty. It's a weird trick, but it's simply a new and highly effective way of
Today's been
hiding in
incredibly
plain sight.
slow.
Huh. Now, having said that, if a detective were to come and investigate, the suspect would still want to keep the bug from being found. Ah, and then the
Look
cat
out,
were
there's a
just
black
outside the
woman
window
coming
would get
She
would
takes some
set
bolt
off
out.
the
Boom.
detective's bug detector.
Steals the backpack and runs
Right.
away.
If the bug
Oh.
detector was never set off by anything, let alone a cat. We even had a detective come in immediately after the ID meeting once. How could it have never been found?
Yep.
Our suspect probably had a way to chase the cat away if needed, and I believe he did that today in the time that I was there. The measure taken by the suspect to chase away the cat. Ah. Derek says earlier today at the park, me and my friend
Scrubbed out
were
a wig.
playing
He did not earn that
Bichon
whatsoever.
Freeze dog. It was cute. It loves standing up on two legs and loves people, but it hates dogs. So a dog that loves people but hates other dogs. It's interesting. I'm not sure what the Bichon Freeze looks like. So it's firecrackers, obviously. Here we go. Ooh! While I was interviewing with everyone here, I heard a firecracker go off outside. I understand that they went off and surprised the other detectives who came here before me. That's true, now that you're mentioning it. Whenever a detective shows up, the suspect sets off firecrackers to wake up that sleeping cat. Ah, if the cat can be put in a shallow sleep by adjusting the dosage, it would certainly be awakened and hide from the noise. That's true. I used to take sleeping pills myself when I was startled awake by an earthquake alert.
In other words,
Now then, all this leads me to the following conclusion. The suspect was someone on the outside, because anyone on the inside would be able to obtain information without the need of any kind of a bug. Sure, that makes sense. Are we in agreement, Sonata-kun? We are. The suspect had to be near this building as he spied on you. He had to be able to chase the cat away with a firecracker. Uh-huh. Okazaki-san, your idea meeting is scheduled to start right now, isn't it? The suspect might be nearby checking in on what we're doing, preparing to listen in on the idea meeting.
Hmm?
A man? Huh? What the? Oh, shit. He's just holding the cat. Oh, shit. Kind of a scaredy cat, ain't you? Trying to get this asshole. Oh my god, this is hilarious, actually. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Get him. Get this piece of shit. Get this motherfucker.
You won't get away.
I'ma get you. You stupid thief. I hate you. I'm gonna pull down your pants and I'm going to give you a wedgie.
La 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 la.
How dare you? Bug the kitty.
La 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 la.
How could you give a sleeping medication that's animal abuse now? I really hate you, asshole! Whoa, look at that stylish job. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Oh, won't get away. Jump. I always
So far,
should win. If
that's
everything worked appropriately, I would always win.
But
I also missed a staminan earlier. Can I kick this? Yes! Nice! Right in the back of the fucking head. Hold up! Hold up! Son of a bitch! Okay! Fuck you! Oh no! I didn't do that. Ah! Well, come on! Oh shit! Dude, I'm losing him. Oh, this sucks. This sucks because he's almost tired out. Fuck, he's way up the street. Oh, he tired out. I got him. I lucked out because he ran out of stamina. Alright. Get this. Oh. Gotcha. Alright. Very nice. Okay. Whew. Alright. Okay. Pant.
Hey.
So you're the one who's been spying on the office of Kazuto Jumonji. I don't know what you're talking about. Kicking me his nuts. This can of cat food. It had your fingerprints on it. You didn't think to wipe them off? What? I can hand this over to the police, you know. Oh, damn it. Of course, I don't actually have any fingerprints. This is in a courtroom, so I'd say I'm allowed to bluff a little. It's time to give up and admit to your crime. Forget it. Give me back that cat food can, man. All right, it's time to fuck him up. You ready? Let's play, buddy. The old boxer rope-a-dope style. Look at that. See, I don't have any combos because I'm just mashing punches. Wouldn't give you anything. Stop hitting me. Oh. Destroyed him. I always should win. If everything worked appropriately, I would always win and never lose. Jesus, you killed him. He's dead. You turned his fucking brains into a fucking mush. Fun. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey.
So who are you? Were you just stealing the writer's ideas? Is your name Sugoroku Futabababara? Yagami-san, did you catch the...
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
You know this person?
Cole.
Yes. This is Wataru Fujibashi, our editor in charge.
Huh?
The Perp was your editor? Well, former editor to be exact. What do you mean? He was our editor until about a year ago, but we asked for him to be reassigned after he caused some trouble.
Does that mean?
What kind of trouble? He advertised the new book on social media without our consent before we'd even decided to publish it. We were still working on the plot points, none of which had been made public. So your own editor leaked classified information? And then the readers were expected this great novel, and we didn't even know if we were going to be able to complete it. This guy even disclosed a surprise twist in the story in an effort to save his marketing campaign. In the end, we had to scrap that novel and start another one from scratch.
Dark Dave's fault.
So that's what happened. It's your fault. All this is your fault. Excuse me, what? After all that happened, you decided to release your sleeping detective series with another publisher. The editor-in-chief hated me for losing a featured author. He stopped giving me work until I had no choice but to resign.
No way.
So you took out your frustration by stealing their ideas and selling them to an unknown writer. A writer tiger, full advantage. So what you're gonna do to me, man? We'll leave it up to the court to decide what you'll be charged with. No! No! Well, I think we did it. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. Well, I'm just glad we were able to catch the perp.
Alive and well in
now?
Israel.
Okazaki-san, you should know that I recognize your talent, but I cannot condone distrusting your teammates. Oh, I know that some of the authors are looking to go independent. I also know that worries you. I'm sorry. Well, ever since the plagiarism mess, the teamwork in Kazuto Jumonji has been in shambles. We have to start making improvements. And that starts with trusting our members and working as one. Can I count on you for that, Sanada-kun? Yes, of course. This is moronic. Kazuto Jumonji's next book. Yeah, you did it. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on now. The Showa Dual Records, Earth. What the hell does that mean? The skill EX Dagger Break has been unlocked. Learn how to use it from the skill app in the pause menu. EX Dagger Break. How do I
laugh? Sounds like
figure out what the hell that is?
So when I laugh and I go, or
does that sound like
ack? No, it sounds nothing like that at all.
Here it is. Attack when destroying an enemy's one-handed blade weapon. Cannot break weapons from powerful enemies. Sure, we'll buy it. Okay. How about this? Press Y right after parrying. Grab an enemy with B and then press Y when at low health only. The forearm twist. Not what I did. Oh. Grab an enemy when you're on the ground. Press B as the enemy is attacking when you're on the ground. Let's try that. The serpent hole.
The lag was so bad.
The
The
serpentine
hole.
hole.
Why the lag is so serious?
Shout out to Chipe, who's tipped me $1.69. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first contribution in like an hour and 15 minutes. I appreciate that, Chipe. Thank you. We're at $45 at this point. It's been so slow. I don't even know if we're gonna hit the hat goal tonight. It would be great if we did.
Today's been incredibly slow.
With me though, but we hit him with the serpentine.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Dodge and then
Pay my bills.
Serpent strike as an additional strike to parry.
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
Gain the chance to stun enemies on X throws. Grab enemy with B and then press X to throw. Grant temporary immunity to knockdowns after you parry. How about some other... I didn't buy any of these, did I? Jesus, look at this. Catch and throw any weapon thrown at you.
What do I do?
Press A then Y. Press Y after you land a double finisher. I don't know what a double finisher even is. Oh, here you go. Attack enemies after you've been knocked down on the ground. That's not bad at all. Oh, I got an achievement. Skill Dabbler.
I got a bonus experience points for lying. That's awesome.
Whoa, look at this. When you're knocked down in another style, if you press down on the D-pad, you can jump up into the crane style. Oh, I like that idea. I actually really like that idea. Okay. Which hats are on deck tonight? Every hat.
What do I do?
All your most popular ones are available tonight because I'm not wearing headphones. Unleash an attack while being knocked back. Why? It's called Hurricane Kick.
What do I do?
Cannot be knocked down during your EX boost. That's actually really good. When at low health, you can escape body tackles by jumping. Meaning a recovery stance after a finishing blow charges the EX gauge. You can be able to kick away weapons. Oh. Press Y after a Y combo during an EX boost. Okay.
What do I do?
Oh my God,
what do I do?
What about the boxing style? Yeah, see, look. I can't buy anything. Why?
What do I do?
Because you need to unlock things at the gym. Yeah. Yep.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, really, the only one that would work is comeback blow.
What do I do?
Nothing else is gonna work.
What do I do?
I'm gonna unlock some basic stuff. How about Tiger Arts, right? How do you earn SP? It's primarily through completing missions or combat. Those are the two.
What do I do?
Oh, let's see here. Oh, charging to attack.
What do I do?
Will nullify the enemy's defense. That's actually really good. It's a guard break.
What do I do?
Double finish.
What do I do?
Rise from the ground with a palm strike.
What do I do?
Regard. Evasive roll from a guard. Interesting. Oh, he actually has a perfect guard parry move.
What do I do?
Double evade. Tiger finishing blow. When shoes you break an enemy's guard, press Y for a rock breaker strike special.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Low. Stop this! Wall running smash. Running 2 or more enemies and you have an EX boost. These are all interesting while you're running and you have an EX boost.
Can someone please shut up this dude who's being a moron?
These weird ones can only use a dice and cube, it says. Light bullet. When you're drunk at 6 or higher, you can do that one. Press right trigger at low health.
0 skill, maximum profit.
Heightens dodging and attack. Oh my god.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
Increase effectiveness of mortal reversal against bosses while EX boost is active. Tiger style only. So basically this is going to make it so that dodge that you do during boss fights, when they do the red move and you dodge it and you do mortal strike, it makes it better for every style. The escape charges automatically when the health is low.
What do I do?
Alright, I just bought a ton of shit. I used all my SP, guys. Okay, let's get out of here. I mean, that was a very interesting side mission, but I definitely want more story before we adjourn. We got a little bit over half an hour left.
What do I do?
So, get the fuck out of here. And let's do some story. Sign up. Oh, God, I broke it. Fuck, get out of here before they see that. Can't be held accountable for my actions. Come on. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here,
Criticism is a
right?
great thing. And whenever
Okay.
people write off criticism immediately, it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense to me, you know?
Okay. Oh, back to the skateboard. Why? Because Kaito's not with me. That's right. Juzu, I don't own a leather biker vest, and we don't even hit the tier 1 tip goal. We think we're hitting a tier 3 to put on a vest. Why don't you stop being ridiculous? Thanks. Unless you'd like to contribute to help with the tip goal, then go right ahead. Then maybe you can make comments like that. I'm just saying. Okay.
I need that money. I really
Kaito-san,
do. I need
back.
that money to pay my bills.
Kaito-san?
The hell's he watching?
Hey, did you see that email from Tsukumo?
It's been pretty slow.
Huh?
No, it's because he's selling a case.
It wasn't that long ago. It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something happened?
It's the murder footage.
The what?
Mikoshiba's murder ended up on the internet.
What?
It's going viral on all the social media sites.
What the fuck?
Why am I toxic?
You gotta forgive me. I'll do anything you want.
What?
I didn't know he'd do it. I swear. Toshiro-kun was okay. I didn't think. I didn't know.
That's stupid little shitty shit.
I really didn't know. I swear I'll try
What
to
do I
make it up to
do?
him somehow. I'll spend the rest of
Are
my
you a
life
functional
making up
retard?
for
I
it.
have to ask. Oh
I'm
my
completely
god, they
worthless.
show it?
What the hell?
Stop it, stop it.
Oh, fuck! Wow. Oh, that's fucking graphic. Jesus. What?
Ehara.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ehara has an alibi for this, doesn't he? They already found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Mikoshiba, right? But if that's the case, what the hell is this? One way or another, either this thing is staged, or his entire alibi was a massive cover-up. They can't both be true. But there's something I just can't shake. If you want my opinion on it, this looks real.
I need to have another chat with O'Hara.
Ah.
Damn it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
See, this was all his plan. This was literally all his plan. That's why he had the alibi to begin with. Dead air. Huh. Achievement. Trending video. Yeah, fuck. Wow. Alright, well, jeez. Where do you go from here?
A train groping and a murder seem to occur simultaneously. Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes
Can't
in
jump.
each.
It's too late.
After confronting Akihiro Ehara, the key figure in both crimes, he witnesses a harrowing video that provides more questions than answers. In it, a bound man pleads for his life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
I fantasized about. The only thing I can think of, oh look, a Black Cat Double Jeopardy, is that it's edited footage. That's not him doing the murder, but they edited it for him to be in that outfit afterward to make it look like he did it.
I liking
right?
my balls.
I don't think that's him. I think it's edited.
It says that I am Cat and I liking
I think the
my
murder
balls.
is real, but then they edited him into it afterward. In a certain frame, it shoots to a different thing.
So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV.
I love Hulk Hogan's Why would they show that on TV?
The net's a mess right now. It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama.
Super
Sentiment
fucking
seems to be
scrubby.
swinging in favor of Ehara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Yeah, deep fakes.
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake.
Yeah.
That is plausible. AI has reached the point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles.
24 fucking
7.
7.
Even made a video that made it look like the U.S. president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
No, that was
Deep fakes
real.
are only getting more authentic looking.
Can't guys like you tell if a video is fake or not, though? Aren't there any signs?
Oh, there are several telltale signs of a video being doctored. So I ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. And wouldn't you know it, nothing came up.
Huh.
Most likely, we're looking at the
$16.51
real deal.
from PayPal.
Most likely?
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ehara's guilt. He's not in a court of law.
From Apple iTunes.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it
what do I
ultimately
do?
came from Mikoshiba's killers.
It's been pretty
no matter
slow,
how
not
real
gonna
or
lie.
fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed. From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Pinky's all fucked up. Why would the killers go through the trouble of spreading this footage? What good would it serve them? Causing a public uproar?
Blah 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 blah
You should ask Shirosaki Sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
Alright, well, holy crap. Interesting twist to say the least, but instead of investigating the murder, let's play
Super
some Sega
fucking
Master
scrubby.
System. That sounds like something we should do for the rest of the night. We got Fantasy Zone. Fantasy Zone 2, The Tears of Opa Opa. Look at that. Alien Syndrome, starring Ricky. Look at that. Look at those graphics. It's outstanding.
How is this fair?
Global Defense. Oh, man. Oh, now we're talking. Sagaya. That's, oh, now it's scared. Okay, now we're not gonna do. I was just kidding. I wanted to see what I had. No, I don't actually want to play this. No, I don't actually want to play this. How do I leave? Quit. I was completely stuck. Aura has tipped me $5. I came for the Dark Souls, stay for the monkey balls. Laughing out loud. Gee, thank you, Aura, for the $5 tip. Thanks to Aura here, and I really appreciate that because it's been an insanely slow day for contributions today, and I don't know what gives or why. Nothing particularly happened today. Gun of Glasses, finally. I appreciate that, Aura. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, man. All right. Thank you. At least we hit the tier 1 goal for the night. I'm still here for about another 25 minutes, so. Mike C just did a super chat. His classic misdirection. The cat's behind all of it. Yeah. Isn't it weird there's always been a title screen of a cat
Hint,
and
hint,
the loading screens between the chapters are a cat? Like, what's up with the cat? Does the cat have some actual connection to the stuff in the game? I don't know. Maybe. It could be. You never know with these games. Give me some money. I am cat and I liking my balls.
We talk to Kaito? Let me get this straight.
It says that. I am cat and I liking my
felt a lady
balls.
up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose? If that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ahara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
So, we're off to see Saori-san then?
So Hernandez says...
Let's roll, talk.
Hernandez says, I saw the Hori next set listing is 2 separate listings. There's one for Xbox, one for PS5. PS5 still says October 28th. I guess one headset won't work for both consoles like originally said. They will work for both consoles. Here's the difference. That next set essentially does 2 things. Number 1, it's a headset. Number 2, it's a microphone. Okay? The headset portion will work with either console if you plug it into the headphone jack of your controller. Okay? It's right there. If I just get that, it doesn't even matter if it's the PS5 or the Xbox version. If I plug it in, it works. Okay? But the catch here, on PS5, if you do that, it mutes the audio out and you can't stream then. Because then there's no audio going to your stream. You only have audio through that headset.
Are
on
you
the
a
Xbox,
functional
it will work
retard?
with
I have
both.
to ask.
Okay? You don't need the Xbox themed one to have that feature. What you do need, if you want to have the microphone to work, you have to buy the one that's themed to your console because the microphone is different. The microphone is not just using that. It's likely going to need either USB or a wireless connection, I'm guessing, to the console. And since that's the case, I bought the Xbox version because I was thinking of multiplayer games, what would I play? I'm probably going to play Battlefield. I'm probably going to play Halo. These are all going to be on Xbox Series X. That's why I wanted that one. So that's why I specifically ordered that one. Originally, I was going to get the PS5 one, but then I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm
Someone
probably
please
going
shut
to
up this dude who's being
on the
moron.
Xbox because I'm going to get real surround sound out of the Xbox. So I need to have the microphone on the Xbox too. So that's why I bought that one. Now, what you're seeing, it's weird because I know what you're saying. You're saying, oh, the Sony one says the 28th, but the Xbox one says that like the 12th of November. Actually, it's weird. I've clicked through it multiple different ways, and the date is different. Like if I click on my pre-order for the Xbox One, it says October 28th, but if you click on the item itself, it says November 12th. I think it's the same for the PS5 one. I think that it's just fucked up. I don't think either one is going to be available by the end of this month. I think that they were all delayed. But that's really the main difference is the coloring, because the PS5 version is like white and black, and the Xbox is all black, because I wanted to code it, like color code it to the console. But really, it's the microphone compatibility is the key factor between the two. Outside of that, they're the same headset. It's just the microphone that's the difference. So, okay, we got to go back and talk to Saori-san again, right? Yeah. There's nothing else to actually do. We did all the side missions, so let's go do it. Let's go talk to Saori-san. Cool. Well, I wasn't expecting to get that video leaked on the internet tonight in the game, that's for sure. And so you gotta it's almost like this cop Ehara is fucking with everyone on purpose. Like he's purposely teasing everybody and saying, fuck you, I got away with murder, but I made this alibi to defend myself from having to answer for it, and there's nothing you can do about it, you know? Like, isn't that what it seems like he's doing? He's saying, well, oh well, you can't prove it because I have an alibi, so what are you gonna do about it? Like he knew, it almost was like I felt like he knew that video was gonna run on the internet and everything. All part of his plan.
guys?
Did I play any of those Sega games back in the day? No, that was before my time, Derek. I didn't own a Sega console until the Genesis. So I didn't play any of those Master System games. The Master System was the system before the Genesis. Okay. Any plans with Project Eve? I don't even know what that is. Is that the game? It's an RPG, isn't it? I don't know. I don't even know what that is off the top of my head. I don't know.
Why is this always
That's the double attack. Yeah, that's the new finisher that I just did. Once you do the unblockable back fist, which is now unblockable by the way, that spinning back fist, they can't block it anymore. And then once you do that, there's a follow-up. There it is, the follow-up combo. That's all new. Oh, fuck, I tried to dodge. I swear I did. A Little Crow Gaming just did a super chat. Thank you very much.
It's been pretty slow.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Little Crow. Let me get down the leaderboard.
And stay down.
Oh my god. So much work.
What do I do?
Thank you.
What do I do?
Okay. Oh, let's see here. We were right there and we got distracted. Genda. There we go.
Hold the door, please.
Huh? Mafuyu. You're here?
Oh, Mafuyu from the first game.
It's been too damn long, Mafuyu-chan.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for Saori? A video got leaked. It depicted a man committing a murder.
Oh, we're not stupid. We're aware of this. Yeah, Aha. Mafuyu is a public prosecutor for the Tokyo office. She's also best friends with Saori-san ever
Zero
since
skill,
college.
maximum profit.
Two talented lady hotshots of law on opposing sides of the courtroom. Right, one's defending the client. She's the one who prosecutes. Apparently they have a bit of a fan club.
Are you here about the Ahara case too?
Of course. The prosecutor's office is in total chaos right now, especially the higher-ups.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ahara's battery conviction. If that video's real, that would mean Ahara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yep.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend Saori. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
Okay.
There you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafuyu? You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I'm here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming here?
Sorry?
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
All right. I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta say, I miss this little banter.
Oh my god, how many times are they gonna watch it? They watch this brutal noodle over and over.
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered an already.
What do I do?
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video?
What do I do?
Not even question Ahara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after
what
it
do I
was
do?
proven in court that Ahara committed sexual battery
what
on
do I do?
October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it?
What do I do?
There's no way Ahara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited
What do I
time span.
do?
Right.
What
Which
do I do?
means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
So, all right, if you're thinking about this from a legal perspective, okay, and all the investigators are saying this murder had to have taken place exactly within this time frame, but you have verified sources, meaning all those traffic cameras at the train station that are timed properly.
You wanna
have a
play the
million
fucking
eyewitnesses
game?
that all said no. This is what actually happened at that time. Here's the documented evidence that this guy did this at that time.
Can someone please shut up
You
this
would
dude
go
who's
with the
being a
evidence that's
moron?
absolutely 100% verified, even though this evidence looks like it could be legit, and maybe even the entire thing is a conspiracy that this guy staged this groping on purpose to give himself an alibi. You can't judge the video, right? Here's what I think. There's some kind of a trick here. He did commit this murder, okay? He did it. But he did it at a different time frame than when he was arrested for the groping. But somehow it was made out to be like they think that it was the same time, so that would be his alibi. The groping was staged purposely, so he would have an alibi and he could get away with murder. But the question is, how did all the investigators have it wrong and time the time of death incorrectly? That's, I guess, the next thing we're going to have to try to get at. Little Crow has done another super chat. Says, any chance you're going to cover the DLC for Animal Crossing? Probably not. Animal Crossing will have a free DLC as well as a paid-for DLC. I believe it's the first or second week in November. I'm effectively
Are you a
pretty done with
functional
Animal
retard?
Crossing.
I
At
have
least
to
for now.
ask.
If ever I wanted to go back and find another chill stream to do, maybe I would consider going back to it if there's a significant amount of improvements to it. But I just don't have any interest, especially now during this gaming season when I'll be playing new releases and things. I just don't want to go back to Animal Crossing now. So, you know. Okay.
What are you getting at?
I'm saying the prosecution believes the video has been falsified. Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Again, why the silly thing about that is they don't have to negate the results of their own prosecution. Their prosecution proved that Hara was at the train station, performed the crime, he's going to jail for it. It's proven. So instead of saying this is fake, why not say, okay, this is a different time, let's figure out what happened with this crime that's completely separate from the one we proved happened, right? Why can't we prove that this crime also happened, but maybe a different time and different circumstance than what originally we thought? To just disprove this as evidence, I think it's silly. That doesn't make much sense.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ehara's trial.
And that is?
His name is Sadao Takano. He was the one gunning the hardest for Ehara the first time
I
around,
need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Pay
my bills.
He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ehara.
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
This footage of the murder contradicts that finding. He just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and Hidat, that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on.
Why are you an idiot if you don't agree?
Well,
if you don't agree, because when you have factual evidence of
changes
something
its mind
constantly
so
thrown in front of your face and you ignore it and choose to believe something else, you're an
prosecutor's
idiot.
office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue
What do
under
I
the rug.
do?
Yeah, it is.
What
Thank you,
do I
Derek. Have a
do?
good night, man. Thanks for chilling.
What do I do?
Let's see here.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Remember, this guy is a product of a generation that is morally corrupt and too busy to raise any kids while buying multiple brand new cars and a home with a hot dog stand
Like
salary.
there's a bunch of things that I'm sure they pieced together to actually.
If I could get down on my
determine
hands
real
and knees
time
and
of
say
death
thank you and
of a
still be on
victim.
camera,
So
I
the
would do
question
it.
is, was that stuff messed with? Especially because we know Ehara is in with the police. He's a cop. Maybe he and a bunch of other officers were in on this to change the time of death and everything so that he'd have an alibi.
It has a domino effect too. The police are beholden to
I
the
was
verdict of God,
T-posing!
so
He was T-posing!
their hands are tied.
Glitch and T-posing!
This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ehara until they're sure the video is
They
real.
don't want to waste time.
They come in with a list of questions about the murder. It'll show that doubt's being cast on the original.
Like someone had too much chili at Wendy's.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the
What do I
legitimacy of
do?
an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ihara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly.
You're supposed to be following the game,
None
following
of
the
the
fun
detectives
gameplay,
are
and
happy
chilling and
about that.
relaxing with me.
Especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
Video footage of a murder preventing a police investigation instead of starting one. What an absurd situation.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ihara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed
Criticism is a great thing.
Don't be so surprised.
And whenever people write off criticism
No cop would ever
immediately,
wanna
it's
undermine
stupid.
a ruling
It doesn't make any
based on
sense
their
to
own
me, you know?
findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ihara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle
Dead
only
air.
serves as proof.
I mean, not perfect. He is in jail for groping. I mean, sure, his punishment for the groping is not going to be anywhere near what he would have gotten for murder, but he still did have to get some kind of punishment. It's just weird that seems like this might get him completely away scot-free from the murder. Even though he's basically razzing everyone on the fucking internet with the evidence that he did it, right?
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah. That scare ya?
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who could take a case like this.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ihara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into
Like
his
someone
hand.
had too much chili at Wendy's.
It's been pretty slow.
As for me, I'm done being played for a fool.
Then you've heard what I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now, but
That did clear up a lot.
No problem. See ya.
All right, dude, Mesa, have a good
Mafuyu
night.
Chan cuter
Thanks
than
for sharing.
ever, or what? Think maybe it's
Oh
time
my
to
God,
light
here
that
we go
flame
with this.
again,
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not like that.
How many times do I have to tell you you're fucking obnoxious, dude? You're really annoying. I want to talk to what's his name?
Yagami-san, we should go see Ihara as soon as possible. I wonder what he'll have to say about the video.
He's gonna say, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" Got nothing to say.
Mafuyu-kun's pretty popular now, you know. A looker like her.
What
bet
do I
criminals
do?
line up for their day in court.
Oh my God, you too?
Delivery.
Yikes.
It's a delivery.
Why don't you just call this Genta Perv office? Jesus, man. I can't talk to her. The fuck? Force me to go
What do
behind
I
some
do?
people. To go behind the desk.
Anyway, what I'd like to
What
do
do
is
I
ask
do?
Ihara about that video face to face.
What do
Any
I
chance
do?
we can see him again?
What do I do?
I was actually about to
What
suggest
do I
that.
do?
One moment.
What do I
Oh,
do?
this message says that Hart just ate everyone's
What
faces
do
off
I
the
do?
prison.
From
It became, you know,
What?
like,
What do I do?
Hannibal Lecter.
Hello? Yes.
What
this
do
is
I do?
Shiosaki. Yes, I can talk.
This prison? Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor.
He escaped.
That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from Ihara.
About what?
Huh?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
It's Tevin's
You're
fault.
joking.
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
How is that even possible?
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance.
Yeah, it must have been timed or
That
something.
or Ihara's conspirators have to be filling him in.
I
How else could he
am
predict
Cat
we'd try to
and
see
I
him again so
liking my
soon?
balls.
I can see either of those
I
scenarios
says that.
making
I am
sense.
Cat and I
But
liking
only
my balls.
someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Huh.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Talk?
Whatever it is, it's screwing up our plans.
Yeah, the timing couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Come on. There are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Yeah?
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
I love it.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ehara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
The groping or the murder? Right now, which one do we doubt more? They're both real.
Well, hold on. What if they're both real?
Both his alibi and the video?
Yes.
In that case, let's start with the murder. After committing the murder in Ijincho, Ehara would have had 13 minutes to make it to Ikebukuro Station.
Ijincho and Ikebukuro are roughly 30 kilometers apart. It's possible if he traveled 140 kilometers an hour.
Is it though? Ehara would have had to change out of his bloody clothes. So we probably ought to shave those 13 minutes down. On top of that,
they
he was
said,
traveling
Phil, you know, we
rush
contribute
hour.
to you, but it always
That
seems
just
like it's a
doesn't
black
seem
hole.
feasible.
Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute,
then let's
you're
rule that
always
out.
still having problems. You're
I'd
always
say
still
we're
in
making
debt
some
and nothing's
progress
getting
here,
better.
guys.
I agree with you.
Boy, you're really reaching for that silver lining, aren't you?
Regardless of who actually murdered Mikoshiba, we have two conflicting accounts. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. How could the groping incident be fake? They have. You could say, okay, the woman lied. The woman was complicit in it and made it up. But it happened. It still happened at that time. The accusation, you know, unless you're telling me that someone who runs the fucking train station changed the timing of all the cameras to say it was a different time. And on top of that, there were witnesses who were filming it with their phones. And those videos would have been data tagged with the time that it was taking place. So I can't, how could it be a setup? If the murder footage was fabricated, okay, the way that I feel it's fabricated is that it's a different time. Let's try this.
The footage of
See you
the
tomorrow,
murder
guys.
must have been manipulated somehow. It
Stop
could have
this!
put Ahara's face onto the real killer, or even rendered the whole thing digitally.
So you're suggesting we should distrust the murder footage?
And how do we prove it's real or
Have some
fake?
salt.
Well, I'm sure Tsukumo's cracking away at that. So yeah, let's find some other angles.
So two
I'd
of
say
these
there's
choices
only
were
one
fake.
angle left.
Yeah. Regardless of who actually murdered Mikoshiba, we have two conflicting accounts. It has to be this thing.
I think we should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ahara was working alone.
Not dead!
He may have not
Not
been.
dead!
All this
Still
makes a
not
huge
fucking
difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Right.
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
Okay, what first? Should we investigate the crime scene again? Maybe we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there. Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ahara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Time to scrutinize the case. What evidence was Ahara relying on to falsify his alibi? This is at 9:06 a.m. The footage inside the car. The crime is not visibly captured by the camera. When the train arrives at the station, the footage shows the female victim grabbing Ahara's wrist, following him fleeing. Now this is 7:45 a.m. This shows him following her onto the train.
Are
He's
you a
looking at the
functional
passersby
retard?
for
I have to
now.
ask.
Transit card. Transit card shows that he went through the gate at 7:43.
Why am I toxic?
The report of the trace element inspection taken from his hands immediately after his arrest showed that there were fibers detected on him that matched the fibers of the victim's underwear. So you think that's the smoking gun? He absolutely touched her. The video recorded by a smartphone. It shows Akihiro Ahara getting pinned down by passersby at the Shinjuku station at 9:12. So this video is 9:06. The other two pieces of evidence are at 9:12. Security camera footage on October 7th at 9:12. Numerous cameras recorded the groper attempting to flee the scene with the female victim in pursuit.
Oh, they have to bring up something personal about me. Well, go fuck yourself,
smartphone.
Dumb shit. It immediately negates your point when you
So if anything,
go low blow,
right?
moron.
What is the deceit within the groping evidence? What happened in that blind spot? That's really what we need to figure out. That blind spot in the subway where we can't see anything. What happened there? That might be the key piece of evidence that we need to figure this shit out. Oh, man.
What do I do? Can someone please shut up this dude who's being a moron?
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
It's been pretty slow, not gonna lie.
This is one of the eyewitness videos recorded at the crime scene. This is the biggest one, at least in terms of what's been aired on television.
Okay, but just to ask, do we know anything about who's
Special delivery.
behind the camera?
He's a male restaurant worker who was commuting at the time of the incident.
His video lines up with everything the station's security cameras caught as well.
So, no issues there.
Okay, maybe we really need to ask one by one. What about the fibers? We don't know anything about the fibers at all, right?
This part's still getting to me.
Wow, what a moron. Maybe you shouldn't have just stood
The
still.
trace fibers
Paid
detected on
attention,
Ihara
dumbass.
match the fibers of the victim's underwear. This makes for essentially conclusive evidence in a battery case.
And there's no way he just bumped into her or something, right?
The victim wore a knee-length skirt, so the assailant had to expend considerable effort to reach her undergarments. That's not bumping
So if
into
you're gonna be an
someone,
asshole,
Yagami-san.
you're gonna be treated like an asshole. You're gonna be
The
shown the
victim
door.
reported feeling physical contact right as the train began moving. She said she spent her 6-minute ride to Shinjuku in shock and revulsion.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya. 30 years old.
Wife and mother.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video.
Okay.
She may even recall something
Miserable.
none of us know, upon learning
Just
Ihara's
miserable.
alibi might have been fabricated.
That's a good plan. We'll finally have a fresh source of info.
In that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up. We should have her address and other information somewhere on file. Bear in mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
That's pretty standard for us, I'd say. Nobody rolls out the red carpet for a detective, right?
Yeah. Say, Kaito-san, it looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
So that was it. I picked the right one after the second guess. That's our follow-up lead, I guess. Not much of a lead, but out of all the stuff, it's like, unless you think that multiple parties involved fucked with everything, you know, they doctored the time on the videos. Both the video from the
You were
subway
killed,
and the
and
bystander,
that's it, because you're just
right?
gonna waste our time
And
again.
the train car. Like, 3 different videos would have had to been fucked with. That has to be legit. It has to be legit.
$15.51
Oh, Jesus.
from
Think they want
PayPal.
something? Bet it's not a friendly hello.
They do look like they mean business.
I fantasized about...
This
What is with the
arcade's
guy's
idea
face
of
on
an
the left?
ambush? How basic.
Alive and well in Israel.
There's more.
Over there, too.
It's the same guy.
Same losers from yesterday. Guess they want to settle the score.
Looks like they rounded up some buddies and waited for us to show.
Well, whatever the hell they want. Let's not get Genda-sensei and them involved.
Oh, no, you didn't, you
Follow me.
motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Well, you motherfucker.
Where are we headed
You
here?
are fucked. Let this be noticed
Where are
live
we
on
at?
the internet.
Are you supposed to
You're
walk
fucked.
off the street here?
And you are done. This is where they turned. I don't know exactly where we're supposed to be going. It's like a dead end. Band. I guess we're trying to sneak around them, is what it is. We're trying not to confront them. Yep. Excuse me.
All right, I'm getting fed up with this shit.
Why haven't they made a move yet? It's like they're waiting for something.
Huh.
Whatever it is, they're taking their sweet-ass time. Hey! Quit dicking around and come get some!
What the hell? You're just gonna keep stalking us?
Creepers.
Nope. Thanks for waiting, assholes.
Shit.
Wow, you're really bad at
Let me
jumping
guess.
people.
You're RK too?
Bastard went straight for our heads. Are you nuts, guy?
Shut your mouth!
Shut your mouth, man. That's awesome. I like to see further finisher.
Lock and load, little lizard.
Look at that, he got fucked up. Boom. Get down and all around, bitch. My last shot, fly with an arrow. Oh, easy.
That's one down.
They're still not coming. Idiot.
Not out of the woods just yet.
Say goodbye. Getting attacked by waves of enemies here.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
Damn.
What the fuck?
We really went all out on the backup. Is the whole town RK now or something?
Doc, we should probably get gone before the cops roll in.
Why? It's not our fault we're getting jumped.
Chill's broken bodies. They will not let us, huh?
Come at us in waves. I've about had it with this crap.
Yeah. At this rate, we
I
won't
need
be meeting
that money. I really do. I need that money. This is their
What
plan.
drove them to this?
This is their plan to keep them away from the case. That's exactly what they're doing this for.
So why not hit RK at home?
Yeah?
Why not? Soma and Akutsu are at the top, and they probably remember me. I'll just ask them real nice to keep their goons off our back. Unless you want to keep dealing with these fucking scrubs.
I'm fine with making a house call. Any idea where it is?
Yeah, you basically say goodbye 3 times. I already said goodnight, so you can
used to be
go.
exclusive. Nowadays, I hear they let in thugs from all over. I admit, I'm kind of curious.
Thanks, Derek. All right. I appreciate that. So, oh my God, so there's gonna be, these guys are gonna be all around town, I guess. Everywhere we go, they're gonna be lining the streets. We're gonna go to their headquarters. Let's just save up for now, because we have actually gone over the time that we usually would go anyway. And we'll resume from here. So, just for everyone following along, this will be on the weekend. I think about this. Saturday night, what's today, Tuesday? Yeah. So Saturday night is our next stream. I'm gonna try to play this at least 2, if not 3 times next week. I can't guarantee 3 times, because I actually don't know when my next day off is going to be. I have to check with my wife to see when my the next day off is, regarding her schedule. But good stream tonight, man. We had good story progress. We did a major side case, but then good story progress there. I mean, I was not expecting a video to go viral and create this mystery of 2 crimes committed supposedly at the same time. Pretty exciting, though. I'm interested. I don't have money to do it. 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 Thank you, everyone who supported. And until next time, later on, okay? Guys, thank you very much. Good stuff. Until next time. All right. All right, everyone. So, let's talk tomorrow. Tomorrow, it is Back for Blood on the mainstream. We're actually going to be finishing up the main story-based
mode
campaign
on.
together tomorrow. The final 2 stages of Act 3, the final stage of Act 4, and then if there's time, we're going to check out the PvP mode called Swarm Mode. Tomorrow night is Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania continuing on in the late stream. You guys really seem to like that lately, so more of that. I'm not streaming on Thursday. It's my day off when I'm going to go get my Halloween costume and all that. When I come back on Friday, it's the new release, Dark Pictures Anthology,
Listen to my beautiful singing
House of
voice.
Ashes. Hopefully that'll bring some more people to the streams for a cool horror game. Friday night, Street Fighter. Saturday, more of that Dark Pictures game. And then Saturday night will be the continuation of Lost Judgment. So if you like the Lost Judgment stuff, you can't wait for it to continue.
They said, Phil, you know, we
You gotta
contribute
come
to you,
back
but it
on
always seems
Saturday
like it's a
night.
black hole.
Okay, guys?
Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute,
Good stuff, all
you're
right?
always still
Guys, thank you
having
so
problems.
much.
You're always still in debt. And,
Please
and
have a
nothing's
good
getting
evening.
better.
I agree
I
with
agree
you.
with
It was
you.
a good stream. Even if it was a slow stream for support, it was still a good stream. I had a good time. Like I said, the story development was good. So I had a good time. That's what it's all about. Every stream can't be a winner. You know, today overall
If
was
I
a
could get
very
down
slow
on my
day
hands
for
and knees
support.
and
I just
say
hope that
thank
it's
you
not
and still
like
be
this
on
every day.
camera,
You know,
I
tomorrow
would do
hopefully
it.
picks back up, right? Everyone, please have a good evening. I will see you all in the AM for Back for Blood. Sound good? And of course, tomorrow night for Monkey Ball. All right. Have a good night. I will upload, and I'll see you in the AM. Peace out. Okay? Fair enough. All right. Say goodbye. Dead air.
$16.51 from PayPal.
It's Super Hound's fault. Too bad. Say goodbye.
$110.09 from PayPal.
It's Tevin's fault. The Ziggy Piggy is here. Tiger, tiger, row, 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 tiger, row, row. I'm a pussy.
business related. I still have it.
Lock and load, little lizard.
Back with a smack. Beat marathon, I'm a killer on the track. Never modern talk, coming back with a smack. Blasting fools, never lost his back. Thirsty for blood, even more just like that.
It's been pretty slow, not gonna lie.
Never modern talk, coming back with a smack.
The
Marathon, I'm a killer on the track. Never modern talk, coming back with a smack. Blasting fools, never lost his back. Thirsty for blood, even more just like that. It's like that, 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 it's like that. I'm a killer on the track, 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 on the track. Never modern talk, coming back with a smack.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. The Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that.